lurking over here. Can't you see I'm lurking?
Guys, this backtrack has some serious Twilight vibes. Holy shit. What the fuck did I get ourselves into? Are you also, once I change scenes, you need to very genuinely and absolutely not staged at all tell me how great the new background for the just chatting scene is. Because I drew something while I was sick and now we're actually in a cave, so... Did you only pay off the electricity bill? Dude, when I was making breakfast, I was making like omelette. The power went out. And I was like, dude, my omelette. No! Thankfully it came back on only just a few minutes later. But it seems like I did. Anyways, let's get this started. Hi guys, hi everyone. It's good to see you again. It's been a while. I know. Terrible streamer man. Terrible streamer man. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. I know the streaming message was very... No, like the notification thing was very sudden. Very unplanned. Not very demure. Or whatever. Been a while. More like, who even are you? I know we are all too much on TikTok and we don't have attention span. Who's Come Hectic Urge? Welcome to the stream. I hope you'll like it in our cozy little bed cave. Like, look behind us. Doesn't it look cozy? I have all of you gathered on the ceiling and you're staring at the people menacingly. I hope this checks out. And it suddenly came back to my PC and there, boom, notification. Yeah, I know. Without me telling anyone anything beforehand, I know. It's not like I was like planning out my week and saying, oh my god, on Tuesday we're gonna stream. It was more like I prepared some things and I felt like we need to stream again. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks by now. I'm still not as you can hear, I'm still not completely over the cough that I had, which is ridiculous, which is fucking ridiculous, because both Blub and my mom had it and they were over it after like 3 days or so, and I've been struggling for weeks at this point now again. But seriously, with a cough like this, I can't stream. I would be here like the entire time, and I don't want to, like, I don't know, pay your medical bills because I destroyed your eardrums. You lost my attention the moment you read my message. Can we start over? Yeah, sure, wait. That's gonna be like 5 minutes now. You're gonna be stuck in the starting screen for 5 minutes now. Come Hectic, I'm sorry for you. No, I'm kidding. I'm coming back. Hi Kashka, hello. Thanks for tuning in. I'm not up too much. I'm just up to some talking, some chatting. Because I'm still... What even am I? What even am I? The stream title is Babe, We Gotta Talk, and babe, we... Dude, like, chat, babes, we gotta talk, man. We gotta talk. I have some things on my mind, and I need to get them off, which is probably the reason why I'm doing the stream here, even though I'm not feeling 100% everything. Keyboard, precise arm movements, and the enter key. Yeah, how could you? Do you operate your keyboard with your arms though, or do you use your fingers? The tiny arms at the ends of your arms, you know? Are you ending your career? No. No. Oh my god, after the recent news in the Vtuber world... No. Don't worry, I'm not ending my career. No, holy shit, oh my god. I'm not ending my career. I'm not leaving VShoujo or anything. Actually, I'm glad that I never applied to VShoujo after the recent news about them. Bloop was very eager to get me to apply to Vshoujo, and I was just like so disorganized, like always, that I basically forgot about it. So no new model as well. Are you gonna be streaming 25/7 from now on? No, actually I'm gonna be streaming 28/9 from now on. Actually no, 28 29 for 29 hours in 4 days. No. What? It doesn't make sense. But I never said I'm gonna make sense. I'm sorry. Yeah, so there's a few things to talk about, which is mainly regarding health stuff. I'm pissed that I've been sick for so long again. I never planned to disappear for 2 or 3 weeks again, and it's going on my nerves that it keeps happening. Because of getting sick, because of real life shit. The thing is, it's not only me getting sick with colds and coughs and stuff. So last stream I've told you that I'd be out for a week because I would have different appointments at the endocrinologist, and I did have those appointments, and they did a bunch of blood work. It was like I had to go there 3 times, and they got like 6 of these little vials of blood drawn, and they checked so many things. And I didn't talk to the doctor yet, but I talked to one of the nurses, and the stuff that she told me basically fucking turned my life upside down. And that's something that I want to talk about, because it's been lingering on my mind, and it's gonna probably influence my ability to stream, at least in the long run, for a while. Not forever. It's not gonna make me quit or something, but don't worry, Anu, we're all patiently waiting for you. Thank you. And this is something that that I'm so annoyed about, that I'm making you guys wait, that I am all over the place and unorganized and constantly overworked despite not doing many things, and well, do you have a year left to live? No. I have plenty years left to live, but I am actually kinda I have another chronic illness, and this one is actually not your usual, okay, you do some sports and take some supplements and it's gonna be better. This one is gonna be... Let's go, Anya's not dying. No, I'm not. This one's gonna be annoying to treat, and this is annoying to me. This is giga annoying to me. I have Cushing's. At least the nurse told me that, she asked me some questions, and she said, yeah, so you came in and you said you most likely have PCOS because of the referral code that you had, but we're running a bunch of tests and tell me about these and that symptoms and stuff, and did you have this, did you have that? Also, she told me that, oh my god, at least 3 of my hormone systems are completely out of whack. They're completely completely fucked. Like, I am legitimately sick. Like, if you look at it without knowing the backgrounds, it looks like I have 4 different diseases. My blood pressure is all over the place. My blood sugar is even more all over the place, and it's not even like being diabetic, but it's like just all over the place. It doesn't make sense. And my thyroid status is fucked as well, like majorly fucked. I do take medicine for the thyroid issues. I've been doing that for quite a while. We've talked about thyroid issues like, I don't know, 2 years ago, which was like the first thing that they found. And all of this Kachings. you spell it C-U-S-H-I-N-G like this. You're collecting chronic illnesses like chats, completing phone numbers in the club. Yep, I am. What even is that? So, Cushing's is basically, you know, the hormone that's called cortisol. It's basically like a stress hormone. If you have high cortisol, you're very stressed. If you go through a rough patch in your life and you have a lot of stress at work and stuff is happening in your family and shit, you're gonna have elevated cortisol levels. Cushing's, though, is not just like being stressed and having high cortisol from that, but it's the body producing so much cortisol that it basically fucks the entire system. It happens when you it literally happens when you're on steroids. I have never been on steroids. I've once had medication for my eyes that I took for 5 days because I had a nasty infection. I had eye drops that contained steroids, but that doesn't give you cushings. Hey Omniarch! Thank you so much! Thank you so much! Yeah, I've turned 176 today, guys. This is why we're celebrating. No, seriously, welcome in. It's great to see you. Happy birthday to you. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Easter, anything that goes. Happy 22nd of July. I hope it's the 22nd for you, depending on time zones. It's great to see you. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, either you're taking steroids or you have a tumor somewhere that is like producing cortisol. And since I've never taken steroids, it's most likely the second version for me. A tumor doesn't mean cancer or anything, so it's not that deep, it's not that bad, but it's fucking annoying. So, the way she explained it to me is the first thing that we're gonna do is, have me take a cortisol depressant, like, so to lower the cortisol level. Can't make it go away, but I can hug and lie that everything will be okay. Thank you so much. No, everything is going to be okay, I guess. The easiest version would be that I have a tumor somewhere on wait, I need to look a word up because I don't know it in English. On the adrenal gland, which is actually pretty common, and they would just like do an operation, get it out, and things should be better. Oh, there's a thunderstorm going on. Holy. Interesting. If you can hear a rumbling in the background, I have the window open, it's a thunderstorm, everything's alright. This would be the easiest version. I would have to get on cortisol suppressants and get the tumor out, which involves getting MRI scans and looking for where could something be, and then getting the operation, which, like, you know how healthcare is. Shit like that takes up to a year. So, and after that, it's actually going on steroids because your cortisol production is gonna be fucked. So they are gonna try to simulate that, and this is the part that is actually super bad because you're gonna have to be on steroids and see if your cortisol production continues to work or if you need to like take replacements, and then you need to taper off the steroids, which fucks people up majorly. And this is something that, hey Mystic, oh my god, wait, Mystic Wolf, we met in Rotterdam, right? I remember. Hello, it's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Hello. I hope you're doing good. Hi, Carmine! Ayo, it's me, yeah. I'm super sorry, guys. I have not been streaming so much because I had a nasty cough and it's still not gone completely, so from time to time I'm gonna have to cough a little bit. And if it's too bad, I'm gonna try to mute myself so I won't have to, like, replace your eardrums with, I don't know, rice paper or something. Doing well, just vibing. How about you? Basically just vibing as well. I've been going through some health shit in the past 2 weeks, and I'm basically pouring my heart out to chat right now. So this is probably gonna be very therapeutic. And if anyone has anything on their mind that they also want to spew out and get like a pat on the back, and you know, you can always feel free to do that.
They call it freaking contract.
Holy shit, Ryder. Thank you so much for 38 years of subscription to this channel. What are we talking about, babes? Insert rough South African accent here. I can't even try to replicate that. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for your subscription. Thank you for the ongoing support. I'm really happy to have you. I'm really happy to have everyone here. Doesn't matter if you support through subs or through watching or through chat or through lurking. This is just something that makes me very happy, and I'm super mega annoyed that I am not always able to do it because my energy levels are tanked and my physical health is tanked, and that's probably the thing that I actually wanted to talk about regarding all that Cushing and chronic illness thing. I'm so pissed because the nurse told me, oh yeah, the way you describe your symptoms, like back to when you were 15, and the way you gained weight and feel bad and have anxiety all over the place, it could be that you have had Cushing's for more than 10 years. And I'm like, oh, that's great news. I mean, yeah, I can be treated now and I will be fine, but what do I do with the past 10 years that, you know, been sick? I'm feeling bad, and, you know, at some point you feel like, oh my god, who even am I? Because apparently I have not been myself for quite a while now. Hi Skippy, how are you doing? It's nice to see you. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to close the window soon. The rain is pouring in. Damn man, I'm glad you're doing your best. I didn't hear what you're going through, but I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. Also, Mousy, hello. Hello.
Lifeline!
Res me! Yes, please, res me. Mousy, it's very good to see you. I'm very happy to see you here. I hope that your day has been okay, at least. Maybe without events. And if there were any events, I hope they have been alright. I just wish mediocrity and nothing crazy to everyone. Because, dude, I've had so many crazy things in the past weeks. I don't want to any crazy things anymore. Go follow Mousy. Anyone who's new here, anyone who's old here, if you're not followed to Mousy, what are you even doing with your life? Mousy streams much more frequently than me. So if you want a reliable streamer who actually serves some content other than yapping, who's actually good at some games, who actually does some cooking streams every once in a while and doesn't just like yap once in 2 weeks and then disappears again, follow Mousy. You're gonna do it. Thank you. Did I say I wanted to give a shout out, or did I just think it? I think I just thought it. I was about to raise my hands and put them on the keyboard, but you were quicker, Ryder. Thank you so much. Top mod of the month. Bro, that sucks, but hey, better late than never, right? At least now you can get it all treated. Yep. You got me with the cooking streams? Let's fucking go. I'm a professional advertiser. I need to close the window. Give me a second, guys. It's like, I'm drowning. Help. Rain was spewing into my mouth. Yeah, I can get it all treated and stuff, and that's what counts, I guess. It's just like, the way I've been getting so low and trying to gaslight myself into trying harder, and it's not like, mental health issues hadn't been taken seriously or anything. It's quite the opposite. I went to the doctors and I was like, okay, dude, I'm fucking weak. I can't carry my grocery bags home because I will have to take a break, and my arms hurt and everything hurts, and I'm tired all the time, and I'm feeling bad, and I'm so anxious all the time, and there's not even a reason, and I can't calm down, and I have these and these and these and these symptoms, and they were like, oh, that's probably mental health issues. We're gonna send you to a therapy. Also, you need to lose weight, which is fun because you can't do that when you have Cushing's. Cushing's makes you gain weight like crazy. Cushing's makes you diabetic. Cushing's gives you high blood pressure. Cushing's makes you age to your 60s or 70s in like no time. And you can see it. You can see it. The nurse told me, "Oh yeah, you have that lump in your neck, and you have that red face and that moon face and stuff. So you can actually see when people have Cushing's." And I went to several doctors and I told them the problems that I have and the way I'm feeling bad and stuff. And they were like, "Oh, it's probably mental health." And I've been working on my mental health. I've been telling you guys a lot about that. I've been trying to get better. I've been trying to target the anxiety. I've been trying to work through the depression. I've been trying to get my ADHD diagnosis and stuff. And all of that has been very rewarding and has been very good. But nothing of that ever lifted the majority of my problems, because I kept rebounding. I kept feeling worse and worse and worse. I kept feeling as shit as the very first time I said, okay, I need to go to the doctor. And they were like, you need to try harder. And I tried harder, and I went on diets, and I tried sports and shit, and everything fucking sucks the fucking bejesus out of me. It sucks my fucking life out of me. Everything takes so much energy. And it turns out I've been sick all this time. And man, I'm so mad. We love discriminatory medicine. Absolutely, yes. It fucking sucks. I fucking hate it. I'm angry and I'm sad, and I'm also scared for what is there to come. And guys, actually the thing is, I am here today to tell you, okay, you need to listen closely to my words. I know I'm yapping a lot. I know I'm not reading everything in chat right now, but okay, like, guys. If you have a health concern, if you're not feeling okay, if there's anything that makes you feel like you're not yourself, and like, I won't recommend Googling or anything, okay? Because this can make you go crazy. This is not good for your mental and stuff. You're more like, we are not doctors. We are not here to figure out what's wrong with us. But as long as you feel there's something not all right with you, please keep advocating for yourself. I stopped doing that, and I let it become that bad. I let it become so bad as it is right now. I have fucked my thyroid. I have diabetic blood sugar levels, and I can eat nothing other than chicken and broccoli at the moment, or I will go into a diabetic coma. So don't be like me. Don't be like, oh, let's get this shit dismissed. Don't let them tell you, oh, you need to stress less, or you need to lose some weight, or you need to not be a woman. I'm sorry. If you work with a general practitioner or any other doctor, and the things that they tell you to try don't work, go back, tell them it didn't work. Tell them to please help you more. Tell them to try something else. And if they're like, oh, I don't want to over... Oh my god, that's quite a hefty thunderstorm there. Holy shit. Woo! That's a lot of bass there. What was I saying? Yeah, if they are like, I'm not diagnosing you, I'm not over-diagnosing you, or so anything. Go try a different doctor. Go and take the train and go the 100 kilometers to the next doctor, or try to advocate for yourself. Call your health provider and ask them what to do. Do anything. Do something. Try to get that shit over with. Try to make them help you.
Over here. Can't
Thanks for the lurk. You're making me want to visit my doctor. I'm saying that for the case that you're not feeling well, okay? Of course you should get a general checkup once in a while. There's always things that could be like, you know, found out passing by. Dr. Google is not the best thing ever. Like, absolutely not. I have had some instances where I asked Dr. Google something because, dude, I didn't have a clue what was going on. And Dr. Google helped me to go to my doc and say, hi, can you check for this? And they did. And then it was fine. You know, Are you calling me out? I'm not calling people out. I'm trying to give general advice. I'm trying to tell you guys be better than me. Hey, Cheria, how you doing? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. In the end, all the struggles you went through built you as you are now. Now you can work these things out that have caused you pain. You're gonna come out stronger than many. You'll get there. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Looking forward to signing myself up for it. Understandably so. Understandably so, yeah. Don't let others dismiss your pain, dismiss your uncomfortableness. Your feeling of feeling uncomfortable. Oh man, English words, okay. You definitely said be a woman, and I feel that was pointed at that was not at all pointed at you. I was more like don't be a woman in the medical system, because there's a high chance that they are gonna think you're trying to seek pain medicine, or that you're hysterical, or that you're over-interpreting something and shit like that, you know. I don't know for what reason exactly it wasn't taken seriously when I told them 15 years ago that I don't go on my period, sometimes for 8 months at a time. And now that I'm 30, suddenly it's a problem, you know? It's just discrimination. I was talking about discrimination and not about wanting to be your true self. You know, be aware of the structures that are troublesome. I'm here, what you want to talk about? What are we gonna eat on Sunday for the barbecue? Like, is there anything else that you want? I'm gonna take care of little zucchini chips and mushrooms, but you don't want to eat those. Do you need anything else apart from that? Do you need any bread? Do you need any salad, like pasta salad? Carmine says they recently applied for therapy. Grew the mentality of thinking about my mental or physical health issues like a math problem. You can't solve that math problem? Ask a mathematician for the damn method to solve the problem. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. That checks out. That really checks out. This is the thing that I also try to do, because I was like, okay, I can't figure out what's wrong with me, so I don't go on my period, I gain a lot of weight and I don't know why, and I'm always feeling sleepy, I'm feeling bad, and my muscles are sore and stuff. I can solve this equation. I need to have someone help me. But I've tried to have people help me, and they were all dismissing this shit, and this is fucked up, and I let them dismiss it. I didn't take action against it, and now I'm in the fortunate position that I have people that are taking me serious, which is something that is surprisingly special to me. So your approach is pretty good. Sure. I got my eye on you, fruit bird. I got my eye on you. You know, wait, I had a thought in my mind, but there were some German parts in it, and I need to work around that. There is discrimination in different, ways, especially in the, medical system. It's from my point of view, I can just warn you about being discriminated as a woman in the healthcare system, and I am a white woman, so aside female at birth, I'm a white fat woman in the medical system. This is the point of view that I can give you. I cannot give you the point of view, for example, when you're a man and you're trying to go into therapy for depression or something like that. I'm sure that there's discrimination against that as well, and not only little. I cannot give you the point of view for being a person of color or anything else, But this is the point of view that I can give. But I can generalize that and tell you, holy shit, don't let people dismiss your problems. Of course, health is different for everyone, but a problem usually has a solution. And the people that studied fucking thousands of years of human research to work as a professional will know what to do, darn it. You would hope that, but when I went with my little voucher that said this person has ADHD, and I went to my psychiatrist, he was like, oh no, you can't have ADHD. You have social anxiety, and this overlaps a lot. My dude, what do you think my social anxiety stems from? Is it maybe the anxiety from my fucking crazy high cortisol levels, dude? There is quacks sometimes, and you have to look out for those. You have to be careful. You shouldn't be distrusting like as is, but you should have like you should be wary, at least a little. You should be, you should listen to the signs that tell you, okay, this is not a good practitioner, I need to move on. Maybe they just don't fit your needs, so to speak. We only know the point of view of having tendencies to procrastinate and being depressed, exactly. That's what they told Bloop. That's what they told Bloop. Bloop can't have ADHD. He just has tendencies to procrastinate and is slightly depressed. Which is the long description of ADHD, but I don't think they realized that. Women got the short end of the stick for health treatment, yeah. And fair point. Yeah, there's short sticks that you can draw, I think, in every position as a person. It's just that I've been going through specific structures that I can basically now warn you of. There's so much discrimination everywhere. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's not just the healthcare field. It's everything. It's just like general encounters in society. It's job applications. It goes from the color of your skin to the shape of your body to your gender to how you express your gender, the clothes you wear. And I'm not even talking about like clothes that are considered for women or for men. I'm also talking about the quality and the kind of your clothing and the way that you wear your hair or that you color your hair or anything. The way you speak, the way you fucking speak. I've been getting shit for having a local dialect in my native tongue. At the university that is located where the local dialect is spoken, but there were so many people from other parts of the country in that university that they started to give me flack for speaking in the local dialect, which was so majorly fucked up. Especially certain practitioners maybe are experienced in certain problems, but even they can be wrong sometimes, even based on that experiences. Exactly, yeah. And I have realized that a lot of practitioners, maybe because also they are overworked or something like that, are actually like trying to not go in depth with diagnosis because they have a mindset of like I shouldn't check if it's a zebra, if it's actually just a sick horse or something like that. You know, they are always like we should give the most superficial diagnosis and treat that, instead of suspecting that it could be something, how do I put it? Something rare, for example. I have seen a YouTube short. There's people apparently on TikTok who are claiming to have cortisol face or moon face or something like that. And they are like, oh, when you look like this, you're most likely sick or something like that, and you should get that checked out, which is not at all a bad statement in my mind. But there was this doctor on YouTube being like, oh yeah, no, you don't have cortisol face and you are just overworked or depressed, and Cushing's is such a rare disease, you can't possibly have that. And I was like, wait a minute. Only because disease is rare doesn't mean that nobody can have it, you know? It's like you can't always try to take the most mainstream approach to any problem. It could be the first step. Someone comes in and says, my leg hurts. The most likely explanation won't be that they broke their leg. Because if they broke their leg, it would hurt like crazy, and they would probably have like a specific moment where it started hurting. But if they're like, oh yeah, it's been like this for 6 weeks, then maybe they have a sprained ankle, maybe they fell, maybe something, I don't know, maybe it's something less than that. But if the treatment doesn't suffice, if the treatment doesn't help, then maybe you should check if it's actually broken, even if it's just like one of these very tiny breaks, you know, which doesn't go through completely. But I don't know why. It's probably a systematic problem again. And you know, any problem that I target, I feel like I end up ranting about capitalism in the end. But like, it's just that when doctors are overworked and they don't have the time to treat you properly, that's a systematic problem, isn't it? Especially in healthcare. You're not in the right weight range for your age, gender, and height. No, there can't be anything else wrong with you other than your weight. Eat an apple, run 500 meters every day, lose some weight, and you'll be fine. Absolutely, yeah. This is the problem that I have been stuck with for so many years. For so many years, I've been told exactly that. And when I said I can't lose weight, like, I know how to count calories, I know how to diet, and I am too weak. I am fucking dying when I'm trying to do sports. Like, it feels genuinely not okay. I've been doing sports a lot when I was younger, and I know what it feels like to exercise and to be a bit done after it, and then to then to, like, you know, have that period of like catching your breath and then feeling better and stuff. Then maybe your muscles ache a little bit for like a few hours and then you're good again. But it's not that. And I've been trying to tell them that, and they're like, oh yeah, it's because you're heavy. it's you have to put more into it. So I tried to put more into it, and guess what? It did not help at all. And on the other hand, no, on the contrary, not on the other hand. In the contrary, it made it worse. Like, someone comes in and gives a similar list of problems you may have given, and then those professionals treat that problem with a method that's effective and works. Maybe that exact method worked many times, and then with you it doesn't work. That's how experience sometimes fails people. Yeah, but then when it fails, and when they tell when I come back and I tell you it doesn't work, why do you insist on the method then? Why doesn't that give them the implication to try something else, to refer you to someone, or like to read up on something? I have I have an eye doctor, okay? I don't know how to say the other word. I can't memorize it. I have an eye doctor who, when she first looked into my eyes, was confused because like the thing that she saw there didn't make sense to her right away. She asked me, did you ever like hurt your cornea? Did you ever get something in your eye or have a cut on there or something? And I was like, no, I haven't. Nothing. And she was like, okay, go sit down and wait a few minutes. I'm gonna call you in again. And you know what she did? She pulled out a book off her bookshelf and she fucking Googled to find out what could be wrong. And when she had a suspicion, she gave me a referral to a hospital that checked everything out, and then she confirmed the diagnosis. And this is how this is how this shit should work. Like, I'm not here to tank on people who need to look something up because they don't know what's going on right away. I'm not here to discredit someone because he doesn't know anything. Optician, yeah, I think so. Thank you. No, I think ophthalmologists or something like that. This is what they also call them. I don't know. I am the last person who's gonna judge someone for not knowing something. I love learning new things, and holy shit, I don't know so many things in the world, okay? I don't know most of the things. I don't know most of the things in the universe, okay? And if I meet someone who knows them, it's time for learning. I'm always gonna say, oh yeah, please tell me about your hobby that I never heard about, or the job that you're doing that I don't have a clue how it works, or you know, all of these tiny little things. That's all things when I try to read up on them, I'm probably never gonna get the bigger picture. But dude, like, man, some people are stubborn. Is it just stubbornness? Probably. I don't know. I think some people sometimes don't commit to doing the working method properly, and then it's very easy to dismiss someone just saying, you just don't do it enough. It's such an annoying situation to be in as a patient, yeah. It's also easy to say you just don't do it enough, and I think there's plenty of people who actually don't do it enough. But, I don't think that justifies chickening out and taking the easy way. And I'm gonna have a stern talk with my general practitioner once I have my written diagnosis. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna be like, okay, my dude, you've been treating my symptoms for 3 years. Nothing ever helped it completely. And you never thought about referring me somewhere. Why? And if the answer is, yeah, because it's like the general approach, blah, 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 then I'm gonna be like, okay, you know what? For the next person who comes here and is like, okay, my ass is fat, I don't know what to do, I feel bad, I have these and these symptoms. If you're gonna dismiss them like you did it with me, I hope you burn in hell, my dude. Because I took it into my hands and I was like, okay, I need to go see a doctor and I need someone who help me, okay? And that was like a big thing for me because I've been trying to push through and stuff, which is not something you should do, blah blah blah. But this is something that's hard for a lot of people and it should be rewarded with being helped, you know? But it wasn't, and it was more like, sucks to be you, try even harder. And doing that to someone who's already doing bad, not only like physically but also mentally, this should be a crime. This should be a fucking crime. And I want them at least to know that they stole literal years from me and that they put so much strain on my body. It's like not even just it's some illness that you have to treat for 1 or 2 years and then it's okay again. You can die from the shit that I have when you don't treat it properly. And I've had it for long enough that I am having the worst side effects from it. And I want them to know this and I want them to do better in the future. It's not even for me. I want them to do better with the next person. I just want them to realize, oh shit, that sucked. I shouldn't do that, you know? Maybe I'm gonna benefit from it at some point as well when I have the next chronic illness, because apparently I collect those things. But, you know, shit, man, you tried your best. None of what you did was in vain. I'm very happy that you you're keeping to try to find a working solution. I'm proud of you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I respect the person who says, I don't know, but I'll do the work to figure it out, over someone who guesses based on something with the one of the symptoms they've seen before and refuse to change their mind despite being told it's not that. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. My respect was over the moon, over 9,000, over Jupiter, over I don't know, anything. Gotta catch them all. Yeah, that's me. My respect was over the Jupiter, was out of this planetary system when I realized that my eye doctor was actually like looking things up while I was sent outside. It's not like, I don't think she was ashamed that she had to like Google up some things or take out a book and read in it. Maybe she also called someone, I don't know. It's just more like, holy shit, lady. You actually took the time to invest and try to figure out what's going on. Kudos to you, 100,000%. Same goes to my gynecologist, because she said, nah, it might be that you have PCOS. I'm gonna refer you to the endocrinologist to figure out what's the underlying condition. I don't want to mess this up. That's absolutely fine with me. Send me to someone who you think knows what to do with that problem, you know? It's 1,000 times better than trying to put a band-aid on it and act like, oh yeah, if you eat a lot of oatmeal and fruit, you're gonna be fine. This is fucked up. It's not the Middle Ages, man. Hi Teo, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry. We're ranting about the healthcare system because I don't know, I feel like every 3 months I need to rant about the healthcare system. So yeah. I have my appointment with the actual endocrinologist and not just a nurse on August 4th, so I still gotta wait out for like 2 weeks. Until I know how we proceed and what's actually going on here and stuff. So all of this is probably gonna have to be taken with a grain of salt, because I just know some of the data for now, but the nurse was like, yeah, you know, most people that come in looking like you and having those vitals, they have Cushing's. We've seen plenty of those, and interestingly also there was an increase in people with Cushing's who also had COVID before, because apparently it can mess with your adrenal glands and stuff, which is also quite scary. But that's just a side tangent. So yeah, why am I telling you guys all of this? I think no matter how good or bad the system is, you'll run into those problems. It's just getting much more common, those kinds of stories like yours. Yes, sadly it is. I have friends who have like multiple sclerosis and stuff, who also went through years of not knowing what's going on and being dismissed and stuff. Because they were like, oh yeah, I have this tingling in my left leg, or like my right arm went numb, and they were also told, oh yeah, that was just a panic attack or something like that. Which it's nice that we have like acknowledgement for all of these mental issues, but dude, come on, it's not here to be used to be brushed off, you know. Someone tells you that and you suspect they have panic attacks, you should try to refer them to like therapy maybe or something. I don't know, man. But yeah, why am I telling you all of this? I'm upset and I'm not feeling well, and I'm coming to terms with the fact that I am not feeling well most of the time. Most of the time I feel like going to my bed and sleep because I am sick. And not only right now with my cough, but in general, I am sick. And that's fucking annoying. And that's tanking on me, and it's nothing that I can help. I'm going to try to work out ways to deal with this shit and do everything in my power to get through this, but as I'm telling you, like with all of this operation stuff and medication and recovery and I don't know what, this shit is gonna take a while, and a while is probably 1 or 2 years. And this is my outlook right now. And it's something that's most likely gonna influence my availability and my ability to stream and to do collabs and whatever you have it. And that's something that I wanted to share with you. I'm sharing my most personal stuff with you all the time, and this is like my safe space to blurt out these things into, and so can you. I am encouraging you to do so, because if you have a problem, if you run into a problem and you talk about it to someone, then if you sit alone and use your one single brain to try to solve a problem, that's gonna be taking way more time and way more energy than to have, like, I don't know, 10 or 20 people who are hanging out in chat use their brain and think about it and, like, you know, give you some input on it. Let me catch up with chat. Talking about the counting calories, let's talk about Aki, who went full meltdown because she needs to watch her weight and was actively gaining weight despite eating very little. Turns out she was severely under-eating and put her body in starvation mode, and whenever she had more calories than her typical day, she would store them and refuse to burn any. This is something that people are that people keep telling me is not something that happens. But I refuse to believe that because of stories like these. And everybody is different, so like not everybody in the sense of like everyone, but like everybody, every vessel that we carry our souls around with. Oh my god. Hiya Kanik and JC, it's nice to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing decent. The cough is slowly getting away, and the constantly being sick and not getting well again is also a symptom of Cushing's, but that's only a side tangent. Oh my god, my nose is stuffed. Wait a second. I'm gonna mute myself and I'm gonna blow my nose. Okay, now it's better. Why mute? Because I don't know how intense the sound is gonna be, and I don't want anyone to be disgusted or to have their ears blown out. The moment she fixed her eating habits, she's lost a good chunk of weight. Yep. I 100% believe that. I 100% believe that. It's a genuine problem, and nutrologists, I don't know, are gonna tell you that starvation mode is not a thing, but for some people it just is. It might not be a thing for the general public, and people would be like, oh yeah, no, usually people don't undereat that much, but it can happen. It can absolutely happen. I'm glad that Aki figured that out. I assume it's caused by a certain job fatigue. Certain jobs are too important to be done just to get the shift over. Yes. I think the fatigue is getting worse due to the stress in your current system. There are many people like you. You're not alone, and many who were in your position made it out healthy and strong again. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm looking forward a lot to feeling better and feeling like myself again. To be able to do the things I want to do, and thank you for the hydrate, Kashka. Let me do that real quick. Refreshing. To be able to do what I want to do and how long I want to do it, and to actually use my body the way that other people use their bodies, like to go and explore things and enjoy the summer's warmth, and be able to diet and be able to do sports and see something change about them, because this is something that I grew to just accept, that my body does not work this way, you know? Whenever I was dieting, the only thing I was able to achieve was not gain more weight or lose maybe 5 pounds. And when I stopped aggressive dieting, I would gain it all back in like a heartbeat. It never paid off. And that also took a mental toll on me. And I know how to diet. I know the meaning of carbs. I know the meaning of calories. I'm not dumb. And I'm also not too soft with myself to actually pull it through. Thanks for the stretch. But yeah. Chat's got your back at least, and I'm so super thankful for that. This is also why I came here. I've been carrying this shit around with me for now 2 weeks, I think. And I've been going crazy over it. I know it is something that also has to do with the illness itself, that I can't stop spiraling, that I can't stop thinking, that I can't stop feeling anxious and stuff, you know? because it's literally in the description. There's people who become so depressed and so suicidal because of Cushing's disease, and the moment they start treating it, they are completely different people again. And it's something that I felt I need to get off my mind. I originally wanted to do the 4-year anniversary stream and stuff, but I just couldn't because I'm not in the mindset. And I decided, okay, why not just tell you? Why not just be open? Why not just, like, you know, share this shit and try to calm my mind down, and then move on and see when I have the actual guts and ability and energy to do the celebration stream. Also, I'm preparing something. I'm preparing to have a little text adventure for the anniversary stream, and it's almost done actually. It's not that I'm not able to finish that, and that's why I'm holding off or anything. It's just I want to be in celebration mood and like have a good time, and I felt like I can't have a good time when I have all of this shit on my mind, you know. Thank you, Kashka. I have a friend in the medical field, and when I told them about it, she confirmed the body does stupid things like that when things aren't just right. Yes, they do happen. I have read a book about myths about dieting and stuff, and this is actually treated as a myth, and I don't understand why, when it's an actual thing. It's nothing that should stop people from dieting, but it should more like be a reminder to diet in a healthy way and in a maintainable way, you know? To be aware of something like that possible to happen is, like, you know, a good thing. Knowledge is the key, you know? I got a dip, wanna talk to the Aki, have a good stream on you. Thank you! And please bring greetings and love forward to Aki, and good luck with the dieting and stuff. She can do it, I believe. Bye, Ryder. Have a good time, the two of you. But yes, apart from all of that, how are you guys doing? What's on your minds? I hope that you haven't been struggling with annoying shit like this. I hope that your general trouble of the week is, like, I don't know, getting to Friday because work is annoying, or that you stepped in a puddle and your socks got wet, which is fucking annoying, and I hate the feeling, but it's maintainable and it's fixable. Hi from Mexico? What are you doing in Mexico? Wow. Currently actually trying to build a diet, hopefully getting a new job soon. Are you? What's your go-to with the diet? So the way I'm dieting right now is just basically cutting out all carbs as well as possible, no sugar, and the only carbs I'm actually consuming is oats. But other than that, I'm trying to avoid anything that raises the blood sugar. Bro's looking for the different kind of snow. Say it with me, la cocaína. Oh, speaking about having your socks getting wet in a puddle or something, I did something major, like major. I am so proud of myself, and I'm going to share that. Yesterday, I went to visit the grave of my friend for the first time in, I think, 3 years. I think it's been 3 years, actually. From 2022 to 25? Maybe 3 years, maybe 2 years, I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to do a 1 meal per day diet, mostly fasting, not always just eating 1 meal, but most of the time. Is that maintainable? You're probably gonna have 1 big meal then, right? I think the most important thing to a diet is the key is to be stuffed, to be satisfied, you know, to not always think about food. But if that works for you, I mean, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Wow, I'm proud of you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, actually saying I don't know. Saying I don't know why I went there would be a lie, because I actually do know. I had grown. So the friend in question died in 2016, so it's been 9 years now. And the reasons why I haven't been visiting the grave anymore is that, one, I talked a lot about the friend in my therapy and with my mom and stuff, and I grew angry at them. I grew angry at them for doing what they did. They died by suicide. And I didn't it sounds weird, but I didn't want to see them for a while. And also I didn't want to talk to their family anymore. I realized that it's not good for me to hang out with those people, because they had very different approaches to grieving. They had very different mindsets regarding the general things in life, you know, politics and how to live your life. And also there was like this big generational gap between me and their parents, you know. I am 30 now and they are gonna turn 60 in a while, and it's a bit different than my relationship with my mom, because those people are pretty boomerish. So I just didn't want to hang out with them anymore, and I didn't want to meet them on the graveyard, so I stopped going there. But in a way I wanted to go there, but you know, there were so many things I wanted to avoid. One massive meal and maybe a snack or smaller meal before bed or in the morning. Interval fasting, basically. I see. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, marvelous Miss Vixen, hello. But strung together. Do you need a place in my bed cave? There's still plenty of free spots on the ceiling. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. You did your part. It's important to find peace with your own way in this. Yes, exactly. And this is something that I came to realize, basically. It's something that also was heavy on my mind during the past week, because like it was the anniversary of their death, and I was again thinking about, okay, do I visit there? What does it is it actually useful for me? And then I realized I wanted to go, so I found a way to do it, and I did it yesterday. It was a super fucking rainy day, trash weather, and I just like put on a raincoat and I went there, and then I yelled at them, and I also brought some flowers, but most importantly I yelled at them. And we had a good talk, as much as you can take that as a conversation. And that was nice. That was actually nice, and it felt like one of the first times that I actually had like these thoughts genuinely coming out of me, and I don't know, be in peace there, because I didn't have to worry about anyone showing up, because the weather was ass. And nobody is as crazy as me going there when the weather is so ass. And the really cute thing was, I was in therapy first, and I told my therapist about my plan, and she was like, oh hell yeah, good idea, here, have this raincoat poncho thing, so you get extra not wet. And I stayed mostly dry. Okay, my pants got wet, and my shoes got wet, and my socks, but I could deal with that. 690? Tomato, no way. Next thing you're gonna tell me is 420. Hello, Tomato. I hope you're doing good. It's nice to see you. It's very nice to see you. But yeah, I'm mega proud that I did that, and if you guys want to do something, but you want to work around and you don't want to encounter someone because you don't feel great around them, hell, just fuck them. Just try to find a way around it, you know?
Are you a crazy motherfucker or what?
Oh, 690 bits!
690.
Thank you so much! You're a crazy motherfucker indeed! Oh my god. Ah! That's a lot of money! That's 3 packs of cat food. Thank you. Ah, thank you, Tomato. Ah, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
Are you a crazy motherfucker or what?
Tomato Yokai cheered X169. Uni
The crazy-
169.
The crazy motherfuckery is confirmed. I love the unicorn emote thing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What did I do? Ah, they're feeding me sugary little bits. Tomato, I hope you're doing okay. I am very, very grateful for your support. Thank you so much. My voice sounds so rough. Wait a second.
Are you a crazy motherfucker or what?
Tomato Yokai cheered X69. Corgo 69.
Did you get $10 worth of bits and now you're giving them out with funny numbers? I imagine you sitting behind your screen like... That's so cute, thank you. That's so goofy. I like goofy shit. Thank you so much. Ah.
Are you a crazy motherfucker or what?
Tomato Yokai cheered X169. Uni 169.
I think I was actually right. Thank you so much again. I really, 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 really appreciate you. Also, because I was sick and because so much was going on, I didn't work a lot on your model.
Are you a crazy motherfucker or what?
Tomato Yokai cheered
Thank you.
X69.
Thank you. And it pains me to say that I didn't do much for you yet, but I want to change that in the upcoming days. Now that I am figuring things out and that I'm getting better.
Are you a
And-
crazy motherfucker or what?
Tomato Yokai cheered X69.
Listen, you need to stop, okay? You need to stop. It's not like I don't want it. Money is great, okay? But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh no, not the bad internet. Ah. Thank you for the headbutt. Thank you, Tomato. Thank you so much for all the bits. Thank you for all the monies. Thank you for the funds. It blows my mind. You guys are so supportive. You guys are so sweet in your chat messages, and then you do these silly little charity for unused things. And why did the text to speech not work? Wait, let me fix that, okay? Let me fix that. For whatever reason, it didn't work. Man, I put so much work and so much testing into the text-to-speech. Fuck this shit.
Be told. I did one of my most ethically and emotionally challenging shifts as a healthcare professional. I'm spreading love to feel a little better. So I'm spreading love to feel a little better.
I'm very sorry that this was double. I don't know why. It looks like the text-to-speech bot has a very emotionally challenging shift today as well. But ethically and emotionally, that sounds like super fucking rough shit. And I don't know if you want to talk about it. If you just want to forget about it, just hang out with us and let us yap around and stop thinking about it. I don't know if you can talk about it because of TOS things. I told Calm Hectic before, if you want to talk about it and it's TOS, then just add in Minecraft and at the end of the message and it's gonna be fine. No, but seriously, you're so goated for trying to cheer others up when yourself are feeling down, and this is something that I cherish you for. You're such a chill guy, and you're trying to root for others all the time. You're just a good little potato tomato. You're a good little potato tomato. What a sentence. And I hope you will feel at ease. Feel at ease with how things went. Yes. How is it over in Germany? It was Germany, right? Yes, it is Germany. There was a thunderstorm just like a few minutes ago, and now the streets are wet and the air is quite cool. So, Echo in the Batcave, awesome. Yes, absolutely. It's on brand, okay? It's on brand. Hi Fravius, the great Fravius, the Fravius of the users. Came quickly to send good wishes to all of you. Thank you so much. I love you, Fravius. Also, karaoke in 2 weeks, I think. Not this Saturday, but the Saturday after. Yes. If you have to work, have a good shift. I hope it's over soon. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm always so happy to see you. I don't want to bring the tone of things down. Too long didn't read version is end of life Kara's heart, especially when the family override the original wish. Oh my god, that is so fucked up. Oh no, oh shit, I'm so sorry you had to go through this. Dude, seriously. Okay, you can't really bring down the tone of this because the way we've been talking, or I've been talking about things is, first I've been talking about the new chronic illness that I figured out that I have, and the shit way of treating it, and the shit way of being discriminated against in the medical system. Then I talked about my dead friend's grave. If you want to talk about, you can feel free to. You're not gonna pull the tone down or anything. Like, earlier today I was in the kitchen and I was making this omelette kind of thing with tuna and stuff, and I had the radio on, and on the radio there was you probably know the song Moonlight Shadow by Mike Oldfield, and there's this German version by Juliane Werding, which I used to listen to when I was a child. I'm just gonna wait for the text-to-speech. I hope it's gonna work at some point on its own. Like, I don't know why it's taking so long, but just give it a moment, okay? We need to be patient, and we need to pat it on the back. So the version that I used to listen to as a child was playing, and it's about
lighten the mood. Imagine a cow on the beach. It mooed at some point while it was there. What a nice way to set the mood. All Sierra Uniform Golf Oscar November Delta Echo Echo Zulu Space November Uniform Tango Sierra.
It's okay. It's okay. I give you that. I give you that. That was funny. Did you copy that from somewhere, or did you come up with that on your own? It would be crazy to come up with this on your own. This is actually a good one. This is so good. So anyways, about the mood. So I was in the kitchen and the song was playing, and it's about like the person that is being sung about being on the other side and moving on, and the stars in the silvery night when you're on the other side of the night and stuff like that. And I was ugly crying in the kitchen while my omelette was burning and my salad was not even tossed yet. I just threw some herbs and spices onto it, and the song came on, and I was like, oh my god, not this song. And I let it play, and then I was sobbing, and then my omelette was quite dark, but it was still tasty. So you can't really tank the mood or anything. Oh, my mouse gave up. Damn, wait, let me power this up. Windows sound in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, at a certain point I'm no longer doing this for a patient, instead I'm doing this to them. Yeah, I understand. I will never get while people go against the wishes of the patient. I would never do that. We didn't have this in the medical sense when my grandma died, and we went to the Oh wait, I don't know. I don't know this term in English. I need to look it up. We went to the morticians or the undertaker. I don't know what's the more common term. We figured out that she had gone there before and that she had like a draft with things that she wanted to have or do when she dies. And we were like, okay, so she did that. It happened like 8 years before, and we weren't sure if everything was still exactly the way she wanted. And it was only one minor thing that we changed, which was basically monetary reasons, but it was like a supplement that didn't change much. And that wasn't even something that was happening to them while they were conscious. This was something that my grandma was like, oh, it would be nice to have this once I die and I have to go to the cemetery. Not like a visitor, but as a corpse, you know? I will never understand how people can go against the wishes of someone. Like, I know it's hard when someone says, if I go into coma, I want the machines turned off after 3 days. That's messed up and crazy and painful and shit, but like if they want this, I saw a picture sometime in the past where I wrote that and added more stupid stuff. I still applaud you. This was very funny, and this was also the first time I heard that one. Because the family is not ready to let go. Mortuary is the correct term. I know, but it's putting their feelings over the patient's feelings. And you said ethically challenging, and I don't think this is a good thing. I've had isn't the corpse a visitor too? Good one. Good one. Most people aren't gonna be in their grave forever, at least, so you have a point. I admire your ability to share all the stuff on you. Thank you. It's better to speak your mind than to choke on the things that are weighing on you, I think, and I kind of... It sounds weird because I'm not like this big of an influencer or anything. It's not like I have 1 million followers or anything, but I'm out here and this is like out in the open on the internet and anyone can watch this, and in a way I want to be the person on the internet that if I was watching myself, I could like learn something from, or like have them as a role model, and not because I think so highly of myself, or I think I'm such a great person, but because I want to make a difference and I want to show people it's okay to talk about things and it's nothing to be judged about. I know, oh my god, so many people would be judgy about this shit. So many people would call me whiny for going on about my chronic illness, or call me a whiny bitch because I'm so ugly crying over a stupid song on the radio because someone died almost 10 years ago. But you know, these are feelings and those make us human, and I think we should share our feelings much more often and not try to be polite and not talk about things because it would be rude or something like that, because I don't think that feelings are rude or unprofessional. Feelings are human, and yeah, and end of sentence, period. Bad fluencer, exactly. Requires confidence, though respectable very much. Thank you. So what can we learn from you today? Oh, today you learned from me, don't be a woman trying to get care in the medical system. Advocate for yourself. Speak about your feelings. And if you want to eat a bomb-ass omelette, take a can of tuna, but like get rid of the juice in it. Like it's not with oil, just like tuna, plain ass tuna. Can of tuna, 2 scoops of oatmeal, 2 eggs, and some spices and some salt, and then whip that. And if it's dry enough, you can make little round blobs in your pan. And if it's not dry enough, you can just make it into an omelette. And then you cook that out in the pan. And this is gonna be a fucking bomb and delicious, and won't have a bunch of calories, and it's very nice. And oh, also I added a scoop of I need to look up what this is. Do you know what skyr is? It's like a mixture of yogurt and curd. I added that as well for some proteins, for some gains. And that was very delicious. Yes, this is what you can learn from me today. Don't be a woman, checks pants. Phew. You're a woman, skillish. Yeah. And I said it before, be aware of the possibility to be structurally what's the word? Disadvantaged, yes. Yogurt and a piece of curd? No, curd like this. It's quark, okay? Quark! I can't type. Leave me alone! Leave me the fuck alone, man! Oh my god, what is wrong? This is a day full of ups and downs. I don't know, I'm having the craziest feelings today, man. Unlike tuna often has mercury inside. Really? Oh shit. Probably also a bunch of microplastics. You can also use vegan tuna, like I've eaten that before. Once I've had it from Nestle, though, you have to be wary if you're trying to not buy from Nestle. But there is soy alternatives that are made to taste kind of like tuna. Is that what you Germans call food? just rolling over the keyboard, that's what we call food. No, I've been looking for quite a few recipes for like low carb alternatives to supplements for anything that you eat with carbs, like trying to eat no pasta, less potatoes and stuff because of the blood sugar problem and everything. So my Google feed suggests me some crazy fitfluencer recipes sometimes, and most of them are stupid beyond belief. But this one sounded great and it tasted bomb, man. This was the craziest omelette I've ever eaten. And also, I've had some oatmeal prepared that I made with soy sauce and some spices and stuff. And I made so much of it, I prepared so much of it like a week ago that I couldn't eat it anymore, plain as it is, because I've eaten too much of it. So now I have a way to get rid of that together with tuna and eggs. I eat microplastics to save the fish. What's up, peeps? Catwire? That's fucking based. Holy shit, that's such a W move. Thank you so much for your service. I'm snorting. We should all be snorting the microplastics for breakfast so we can save the fish. If we snort them for breakfast, they don't have time during the day, during lunch and dinner, to get into the sea, you know? Honestly, get those store brand bags of veggies. So cheap, so efficient. What do you mean store brand bags of veggies? I am getting so many crazy many veggies. Most of the time I'm just making veggies from the oven. I put some paprika powder, some curry and some garlic on it, and a little sprinkle of oil and some feta cheese, and then the shit disappears in the oven for half an hour, and then boom. Meal. Time to start working out on stream and change the muscle on the model accordingly to stay in canon law with constant model changes. I wish something would change about me, dude. Nothing is gonna change, at least until I start medication or get operation. I don't know, man. But the thing is, the crazy thing is, the nurse said, oh yeah, when you get treatment and stuff, most of the changes, actually all of them are gonna revert to normal again, so you're gonna feel much better very soon, and you probably also get slimmer very quickly. And I was like, ooh. Ooh. My clothes are gonna fit again. The fish deserve to eat less plastic. They deserve like a good meal. Yeah, actually. We should serve them some sushi without microplastics. Sushi fucking rocks. Did you ever stop to consider that fish might like the plastics in the water? Oh yeah, you know, the way that you like Kraft mac and cheese or like these very, very bad, very processed foods once in a while, or like how you get your guilty pleasure McDonald's at some point at 3 a.m. Basically, this could be the plastics in the water for the fish. Sowas wie Gut und Günstig, Kaufland, Eigenmarke, Little, just listing German store only brands. Yeah, so Cameron was talking about these store brand veggies. Yeah, now I know what you mean. Absolutely, yes. This is the shit that I'm getting. I'm not buying. I'm not buying the crazy expensive alternatives because that's a lot of money. You know, I've realized that not eating rice and pasta is very expensive. You need to eat a lot of veggies, and the only thing I can eat with a good conscience is actually oats. Anything other than that, meh. Very affordable, you just throw it in a pan, pretty good. True. True. Harumi, hello. Oh, so much love. Look at all of these cute emotes. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? You'd need to stream more consistently to afford better food. I should, right? I should do that. Kaufland, you can buy those 1 kilogram bags for like €2. True. Yes. Yeah, and it also saves you the trouble of having to chop everything up individually. I am a lazy person. I don't like preparing food. I don't like cooking in general too much. It's just a very tedious task where you have to do a lot of individual steps, and then in the span of 15 minutes everything is finished when you eat it. Meh. Gotta prepare myself for a fight the next time we meet. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I just agree with you. I just agree with you. You know, if we don't meet for a while, if we meet like next year or sometime like that, I'm not gonna even be heavy enough anymore to just body slam into you and push you over. This is the outlook I have on life, which is pretty drastic. If water tasted like pennies, coins, this is not misspelled, then I would actually drink it. Like pennies? Really? I think that you should just add some iron supplement to it. Like, you know, you have these little tablets that make sparkly water that have supplements in them. Just take some for iron supplements. And boom. It's gonna solve the issue. It's gonna taste like pennies big time. Lentils are good and cheap food too. Can recommend. I love cooking, but I'm lazy. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, lentils. I've bought pasta that was made from lentils, and I have a lot of red beans that I eat now and stuff. It's just that I also can't really eat fruit because of the fruit sugar, which also like raises the blood sugar and stuff. So in the sweet corner I do have some trouble. I just get sugar-free Sprite to like help my sweet tooth a little bit. But yeah. Rate lentil soup 1 to 10. That depends on the ingredients that are in with them. If there's like little potato pieces and little sausage pieces and a bit of greenery, it's a solid 10. If it's just lentils and it's slimy, it's not so great. How the body slam situation would look. Dead. Yes, exactly. Nothing added. It's a personal favorite of mine. That's a bit I need to eat more fruit. I'm pretty sure my blood sugar would thank me. I barely eat sugar at all. There might be potatoes in there actually. My mom cooks it. Then there's most likely some potatoes in there and some spices as well. Basic lentil soup is alright, to be honest. Yeah, it's okay, but it's not as bomb as when you put some spices and put some sausage and, you know. Hope you feel better. Thank you so much. I'll have to watch your VOD to get full context. I understand. It's been a lot of yapping. Thank you for VOD watching and thank you for lurking. It really makes my fucking day. I'm very thankful for you guys being here and always coming back and... The fine British manners, yes. And so the mood was tanked. Still want to add spices though or herbs? Yes. And honestly, any food that you serve completely without spices or herbs is gonna taste like ass. I recently had like a discussion with someone who was wondering why their kid wouldn't eat like home-cooked food and only processed food at home while it was eating like the usual cooked food like soups and just like veggies and everything in the kindergarten. And people were like, yeah, are you eating together at home or is everyone eating in solitary, or like do you cook different? And they were like, yeah, you know, I've tried to emulate the cooking from the kindergarten by leaving out herbs and salt. And I was like, you're not salting it, like, at all? And I was like, how old is the child? And I think it was like 18 months or something. And I was like, dude, put a pinch of salt. It's gonna taste like ass. Yeah, but, you know, toddlers and babies, they can't have salt. And I was like, they can't have as much salt as an adult, but like a pinch of salt, you need that so it doesn't taste like, you know, paper. There's these packs you can also get at a store with Italian herbs inside and like a mix. That lentil soup with a bit of olive oil, banger. Yes, yes, absolutely. I love herb mixes, though I've bought like this big bag of basil that I'm still using. Dude, I love basil. And it's like either you get like a bunch of stuff, like at least a little bell paprika and garlic and curry and basil and, you know, some stuff like that, or you get like a mix. Take the kid away from those parents, yeah, right? Unsalted fucking food, holy shit. Holy shit. I don't know. You know, you can cook healthy. But healthy doesn't mean leaving out anything that if you don't use it in moderation is bad for you, you know? Eating healthy doesn't mean using no salt or using no carbs at all. It's just like, or using no sugar at all. You know, if you're like, okay, I won't eat this vinaigrette for my salad if I don't put any sweet into it. Then the pinch of sugar that you put into your salad dressing is gonna be the healthy option if it makes you eat your salad, you know? Nothing wrong with eating paper. Do you guys remember this edible paper stuff that we ate as kids, where they made it look like money bills or some shit like that, and it would always taste so super artificial and stick to your tongue like crazy, but it was kind of addicting. It was kind of nice. At least stop them from serving British meals. I know the British don't use herbs and spices, but do they also not use salt? Is it that bad? I think in Germany it's also quite frowned upon to use a lot of herbs, kind of. Lots of German food is pretty bland and never spicy. And I know the story from my mom where she wanted to make like this big meal with like a big piece of meat, and she had it like sit in red wine and spices and herbs overnight, and someone just went there and just like emptied out the container with the red wine and the spices because it would make the meat too spicy. And my mom was like, bitch, there was like no chili or anything in it. It was let me look these words up. Wacholder. It was juniper and thyme and yeah, stuff like that. I don't remember the other things. But seriously. I ate edible paper a week ago. It tastes like air. Yes. Where's the resident bottom British person? Has anyone seen him? I actually haven't. He also hasn't streamed yet. I'm quite annoyed. White people food in general is bland. Is it really? Is it really? I don't know. I think Italian food is quite different from what I know from over here. And also I have to say that the food in the Netherlands tasted much better than what I usually eat in a German restaurant. Like, just like from the flavorfulness, from like the range of flavors and spices that they used. I don't know. Italy is white people territory still, right? Oh, man. And I have a friend who kept eating the cups of cupcakes after eating the cakes. The paper pieces? Oh, shit. Dude! Dude! That doesn't taste well. Herbs are necessary. Anything north of the Alps is mid. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite food? Do you have like a favorite national cuisine or something like that? I have a feeling, I like, because Blob has like Russian family, I have eaten some Russian food with them, and I have a feeling that there's just like this faint taste of laurel to everything that Russians cook. And I'm not the biggest fan of that. It's okay, it tastes nice, it's something different from what I'm used to, but it's not my favorite. So, well, I was away for a while, but I should be back. Alrighty, welcome back then. There's 0 original foods in the Netherlands. That's why it's good. The only original foods here suck. You guys make some pretty nice pancakes, though. Faint taste of vodka everywhere. If the vodka is good, it doesn't have taste. I'm from Eastern Europe. Don't compare our food with those Western barbarians. Eat. What is cevapi? 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 Dude, I don't know how to pronounce. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna look this up right now. Oh wait, is that what I know as cevapcici? Yeah, oh see. Really hard to compare North European food to China, Japan, Mexico, Brazil. Japanese food just fucking slaps. Even their mayo fucking slaps, dude. I love Japanese mayo. We have this Japanese restaurant here. They serve the best fucking sushi and the greatest fucking Japanese mayo. Everything is so rich and so flavorful. Western food's okay, but definitely uses less spices. Yes, I agree. The pancakes here are pretty good. They are. You probably knows it. Oh, burek. Yeah, burek. I have heard of that as well. I like those. I like those. Blub loves them a lot. Blub loves them a lot. Yeah, they're pretty spicy, but the German variant is probably not as spicy as the original. Dude, which Japanese restaurant? The one we were at all together. With your wife. I don't want to dox us, you know. Tirana Auflauf. Paprika, tomatoes, and cheese. Uh-huh. That sounds very good. And in the picture, apparently they eat it with rice or couscous. Couscous is fucking based. I love that shit. But it's also made from grains and I can't eat it at the moment. No. Tavakosi, I'm also looking that up. I think one of my favorite dishes... Man, I have to type this in. Tavakosi. That's also like a casserole. Uh-huh. So is it just the meat, the milk, and eggs? That sounds crazy. What did I miss? Yapping. A lot of yapping, yes. A lot of yapping. We went over so many things. My favorite dish, I think, is okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki is fucking killer. I should try to make that myself. Basically, it's just kale and eggs. And anything that you want to put as topping. Europe has banned certain chemicals and foods known to cause cancer. Luckily, this isn't Europe, as they only cause cancer there, so we can use them with glee. Yeah, wasn't that like titanium... something that they used as white food coloring, or that was like the white writing on the Skittles and stuff like that? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me, yeah. Health regulations here.
Can't you see I'm blinking?
Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Health regulations and food regulations here are crazy, and it's crazy to me that they are not crazy in other places as well, because that shit can make or break you. Meat, yogurt, milk. Okay. Crazy. The EU is always running good food. Yeah, but it's okay here. Yeah, I know. That's the point. That's the point. Trying to keep people safe. Yeah, weird. They are not even... the people in EU are not even washing their chicken with chlorine. Weird. It's crazy to me that in Japan you can eat eggs raw and not get salmonella poisoning. Which is like, oh, the fuck? EU consumer protection laws, especially on food, is one of the best things in the EU. That's true, yes. Also the ways that you can go and complain to consumer protection if companies try to screw you over. Not specifically with food, with a product in general. With product in general, yeah. Yep. You laws screwing US companies over is also a great thing. Oh yeah, that's always funny to me. That's always funny to me when they're like, oh yeah, no, we're not gonna import your stuff anymore because as of today, it's provoking cancer. Yeah, right of return, exactly. Oops, that was my pen, I'm sorry. I almost sent it flying. That happens from time to time with me. I fed my cat earlier and now she's lying over there just like enjoying life. Sometimes I wish I was like that. Sometimes I wish people were content when I eat and I shit in a box and not in the room. And then I could lie down and take a nap and people would be like, oh, look at that. That's so cute. Hey Apple, add USB-C to your phones cause screw you in Minecraft. Oh no, you can't screw Apple in general. You can't screw Apple in general. I'm glad that I have my Face ID stuff for streaming, but other than that, man, I don't want to put up with Apple. We've had so much trouble trying to set up Bloop's uncle's Apple products in our home Wi-Fi setting, everything, and figure out how the OS works, and there's so much way less direct and intriguing operations on Apple OS. It's just, I don't know, not my thing probably because I'm not used to it, but also I'm having I'm having internal beef with Apple because of how they are very wasteful and robbing people for mediocre hardware. I'm gonna eat a kebab and then demand my money back a week later. I don't think that's how it works. Unless you collect your turd and hand it back, you know. Ban Apple, yeah. What did I miss? Oh, we talked about so many things. We talked about. Oh, I can't even get back to everything. I can't. But let's. The most important thing is the moment right now, right? How's the uncle situation? He moved out. He moved out like a week and a half ago, I think. Yes, a week and a half ago. And I'm still not healed. Like, sometimes I pass by the living room and I'm like, oh my god, am I dressed properly? And I'm already annoyed, and then I look into the room and it's empty and the lights are out and I'm like, oh my god, that's so nice. And then I go and I take my yarn and my crochet hook and I sit down there and I open the window and I'm like, peace. He left some of his belongings here and he wanted to pick them up on Friday, but he didn't show up. So I guess it's safe to say that I can burn his shit. You're out of the pool? Oh my god, you're living such a good life. Hi Slip, how you doing? Hello? What's up? On my end, your name is Red. Did you change something? Literally the only thing Apple is good for is face tracking. Also, good evening, Anju. Thank you, yeah, I think the same. Gotta love Face ID from Apple. Doesn't work with an eye closed. Yeah, I can imagine. Ban all US companies at this point, I'm tired. Ban the US. You did? How come? All my stuff's red, so I decided to make my name red too. Okay. That looks so, unusual. I have to rewire that in my head. But you're right, it makes sense. It makes sense though. Yeah, literally, Apple is good for Face ID and that's it. Apple makes good face tracking and that's it. And if my iPhone that I have ever breaks, I'm gonna try to go to a phone repair shop and buy another phone, another Apple phone of them that's broken beyond repair. As long as the Face ID works, I don't need anything else. I changed the dentist. I go to another one that my parents go to. Weren't you happy with your dentist before? I don't know what you're talking about. Crazy. Stop it! Wouldn't that solve all those pesky AI topics for some time? But the trend is here as well already. I don't know. It won't stop it for long, I'm afraid. It won't stop it for long, I'm afraid. I'm so amused by how the Twitter AI Grok is now making people leave the company because it's so misogynistic, and the Japanese are all using it because it's like a crazy hentai output machine. What a time to be alive. Would solve all these illegal arms sale problems too. Yeah. Man. Grok went from AI Hitler to Maskooning waifu. Yes, exactly. And hey, what? Now you have my attention. Boobies! Oppai! Chin 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 woppai! Boing boing!
Work? If so, hi y'all. Also wanted Anu to know I probably maybe might just start transitioning. Shy emoji.
Oh, congrats! Oh, that's great! I hope it's gonna be a safe and somewhat enjoyable journey for you. I know it's hard to go through this, but you can do it. I believe. I don't know if the change is good. I think I take the gooning Wi-Fi over AI Hitler, honestly. I heard hentai. Penis, tits, yes. That's all we need from a VTuber, right? Ass and titties. Ass and titties. And a penis joke here and there. I'm so down to join the human resistance force and fight the evil AI trying to eliminate humanity. Oh my god. Musk is incompetent. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. I don't know. What has he done other than buying companies and like...
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Of two penises.
Being emotional.
Thank you so much for the gift sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Tomato. Thank you, thank you. What was I saying?
Thank you.
It doesn't matter.
Thank you so much.
Tomato!
Being emotional.
Thank you for spreading the subs. Thank you for saving people from ads. I really appreciate it. Goated! You are goated. Can I get a W in chat for Tomato? Tomato's really going at it today. Yeah, the shout out. The shout out as well. Guys, once I make Tomato's new model, spoiler alert, probably in 2030, Tomato's gonna stream again, and you should follow Tomato because Tomato is a fucking goated, nice and cool ass yokai man. No worries on that front. Generative AI isn't trying to eliminate humans. Next generations of AI may be able to do that. Yeah, it's still like 2 years maybe. I'm a man of culture who is, shall we say, familiar with hentai. Hentai mentioned, and that's 2 gift subs. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna note that down for future streams. When are you gonna make Bexy's new model? He didn't want one from me. Also, I know, I've seen it. Bexy has a new model already. He just needs to fucking stream. He hasn't fucking streamed it, and I am salty about that. So, you should change that. I want my 2022 back, and I want to hang out in Bexy streams. And I want to redeem. I'm honey, honey, so honey, I'm honey, honey. Did you just call out the backlog? Anya won't stream for a month. No. No. No, but the way my attention works is short, not very good. What do you need for creating a live 2D model? Attention to detail, to a lot of parameters, and to a lot of physics. You know what doesn't work well together? I can very well do a yapping stream. That's not so taxing, but I already get super drained from doing a crocheting stream where I have to like just like move my fingers a little bit. And it's bad. The old dentist assigned me to be at the clinic at like 10:30. I was there till 11 before they took my card, like to look at why I'm there. I talked with my mom that day. She was at the dentist at about the same time. Her dentist would gladly take me in. So instead of waiting more to get my teeth fixed, props more drilling. Ugh. And just ask to get my dental card to give it to the other one because the other one actually takes people on time and does their work well too. Maybe better. Okay, yeah, I can understand that. I've had 2 different experiences. The one is both experiences start with waiting in the waiting room for 2 hours in a doctor's office. The one place is my gynecologist, where when you are finally taken in, they sit down with you, they listen to you, they discuss the issue with you, they ask questions, they present a possibility to treat things or to look things up or to do therapy and stuff. And when you say, okay, I agree with that, and they do that, and then they ask you, is everything else fine? Can I help you anywhere else? And then you're like, oh, no, or oh, yeah, maybe this and that. Then they discuss that with you. And if you spend 25 minutes in there, then so be it. Then it just takes them a lot of time, which equates to waiting for a long time. Then I have also spent 2 hours waiting in the waiting room at doctor offices where they see you, talk to you for 5 minutes, and they really rudely try to kick your ass out of there again because they want to see the next person, because they are overbooked beyond belief. So yeah, I am willing to wait 2 hours, but only if the service is good, so I understand you. I hope you're gonna be happy with the new dentist. Have a good shower and enjoy the refreshing weather outside. Do that. Definitely won't make me sick.
If you want a real look at what working healthcare is like in the US,
Yeah.
what pit, it's heavy, has a lot of heart and is a very realistic portrayal.
The pit. Okay. Okay. I should note that down. I don't know if I have the heart and the guts at the moment to do that, because everything is like emotionally times 100 for me. But it's a good recommendation. Absolutely. It's gonna go on my list. I'm going through so many recommendations at the moment. I believe in you, Anu. You're an admirable person and respect your strength. Have fun. Thank you so much, Carmine. I hope you enjoy your shower. I hope you enjoyed your stay here. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again. You're so goated and so nice. Thank you for all your kind words. And yeah, may life treat you well in the meantime. I'll see you later. Bye-bye, my friend. Waiting for a good doctor who listens is worth it. Yeah, absolutely. I think so too. Working healthcare, US, Cloud Joe. Yeah, I have little money. Chat money. Chat money? Chat money? Oh, I see an ad is coming up. When the ad is running, but like in a minute or two, when the ad is running, I might go and take a bathroom break and refill my water bottle, just so you guys know beforehand. But yes, what was I talking about? Man, this stream feels like a voice message that someone would send to you, where they're like, voice messages is always like different parts. The first is yeah, hi, and then they tell you where they are, and then there's like a long rambling, and then there's the actual information, and then they say yeah, right, talk to you later. The stream could have been an email, very much, yes. The ad is starting, so it's gonna be bathroom break time. I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. Don't run away. Don't run away. I'll be back. Bada bee, bada ba. Bitch. We don't want to see you. It's a pain in the ass, frankly speaking. And I am going to have to be there 4 times in a row of the span of 2 days. So there goes my Tuesday and Wednesday, and then it's Thursday until like I am actually free again, and that fucking
it's
sucks.
Too late, bitch. We don't want to see you.
Exactly. I'm waiting. Say it out loud. This is like Twilight, guys. I know what you are. Say it out loud. A vampire. Bruh. Not me reviving that shit yet again. Oh no. Guys, don't watch Twilight. If you haven't watched Twilight yet, don't do it. I don't recommend it. Man, I don't recommend it. Anya refuses to be distracted. Yes, I did refuse that. I did defuse the distraction. I'm diffusing the distraction. Pew pew pew. Not blowing up my emotional response to a very polarizing topic. I'll you be like, get off my balcony! Yeah, that's my vibes right there. That is my vibes. Get off my balcony! And why are the kids in the backyard playing? They are being so loud and noisy. I can't Not that this is probably because of my ADHD, but it's the damn kids nowadays. They don't know how to behave. Or you be like, get off my lawn. That implies I would have a lawn to begin with, you know? Do you think I'm like a boomer or like a homeowner or both? Where? Have an apartment with a half-working AC unit. Okay, that's all I can say. And none of that is what I purchased. Probably you're not just distracted with ADHD or whatever. You just play Fortnite on your phone all the time. No, that is something that the kids nowadays do, right? I'm playing Fortnite on PC like an old person. Or you'd be like, get off my balcony! Yeah, that's my vibes, right? Fortnite Battle Pass. Oh, I just sat out my ass and I got myself that Fortnite Battle Pass. 私はレモンダメンです。私は可愛いです。Hi, hi. And then the right side asks the left side, "Nani ga suki?" And the right side's like, "Insanity." I love that. Oh, I did the same. I got up today and I was like, Jesus Christ, I feel like a sticky piece of candy. I went into the shower and the next 5 minutes were really great. And that was that. Man, summer sucks. A ghost host be like, ooh, want some head? Proceeds to remove the head and throw it at you. Oh my god. What would that? Did you just come up with that? That sounds like an anime trope, not gonna lie. That sounds like something that would happen in the second season of Into Specialist Reviewers, not gonna lie. God. Hello, Spy. No, this is your mommy speaking. Do we take refunds, Aki? Clean up your room and do the dishes, you little shit. Once you're done with that, go and do laundry. Afterwards, you can cook dinner for everyone here. Okay, no refunds. It's cool. It's Gucci. Oh my god, the things you do on the internet, right? Sorry, I missed it. Could you repeat that? I don't like any creepy crawly thing or anything that moves very quick and I can't really keep track of it, so it isn't only like insects or spiders, it extends to anything that runs quickly and or jumps at me. I'm not afraid of frogs per se, but if they jump at me, no. Oh no, my little pricks are coming off. The little prickly things. Sorry, I have to concentrate for a second. I'm gonna continue. Yeah, I'm gonna reading chat. I'm gonna go read chat. I knew the wienerless, sadly. Yeah. Can't tie a knot. If I have to pee, I have to pee. Otherwise, I would just tie a knot. Anu has a max level wiener. I have max level wiener energy. You said you haven't showered in 3 days, now 2 days, which is a stinker. We're talking about showering, not about skills and math. Anu, your chat is being cringy. Yeah, chat, you should get bonked. Wait, let me quickly. See, this is my little bonk hammer now, and I'm oh my god. I'm bonking chat. Bonk, you get bonked, guys. You're cringe. Yeah, exactly. Party pooper, man. Shit, what the fuck? Show my artistic progress. Not very good. That doesn't matter. No. Don't say it's not good. Like, you know, I always like to say, art is always a journey. In the sense that I need to really sit down, man. Show my artistic progress. Not very good. That doesn't matter. No. Don't say it's not good. Like, you know, I always like to say, art is always a journey. In the sense that I need to really sit down, man. And for a single Pringles. Don't quote me on that, okay? Don't do drugs, kids, okay? Ow! I fucking squeezed my finger in between the blocks. Bruh. Don't do drugs, kids, okay? Drugs are bad, okay? And for a single Pringles. Don't quote me on that, okay? Don't. Transitions between the clips is lost today. That's weird. Gotta check the settings of this as well again. Guess who's back, 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 back again? What's poppin'? What's poppin', good looking? I'm back. And I ate a piece of cheese. It was a splendid piece of cheese. It had some... Man, I have to look up this term as well, dude. I feel sometimes like I don't know anything. It had caraway seeds. Yes. I know what I'm talking about. Thanks for the hydrate. Let's hydrate. Let's be hydro homies. And thank you for that, Pud. Nom nom. Yeah, so the gist of the stream is, if there's any projects I want to work on or anything you want to work on with me, please plan in a lot of time and give me some leeway. Also, I hate it here.
May I have your attention, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Also, will the real Slim and you please stand up? Please stand up.
You're gonna probably find this amusing. Before, like, the 2 hours that we've been streaming, I was sitting down in my chair at my desk. And now when I came back, I was like, I don't feel like sitting anymore. So, I have, like, this desk where you can change the height. I made it be higher, and now I'm standing at my desk, so... the real Slim Anu is standing up right now. Just as you say that. But I've only been lurking, been in a bad mood and wanting to seclude myself. Huh. Understandably so. I'm doing the same at the moment. You never have to be sorry about lurking. That's totally fine. I've been doing the same. I don't know if you heard anything that we were talking about. If just, no worries, tell you things will be fine. Yeah, exactly. I've had a rough patch.
Echo, oh.
I like how it's sliding in, but it's not working 100% the way that I wanted it to. Wait, give me a minute. Give me a second. I think I should change the settings a little bit. Like... Oops. Sorry for waving. And for TTS off, I should probably also change it to like 10%. Let's see if this works better with the TTS. I've set it up with the advanced change switcher, and I need to move around a little bit with like the audio levels and stuff. But yeah, to you, I don't know how much you heard. I've been talking about my health stuff and shit that I was dealing with the past 2 weeks, which is also making me very much not want to take part in any activities and stuff before I have this shit fixed, because I just now start to realize how bad I've been tanking, how shit I've been feeling, and how much I've been gaslighting myself to try and be bigger than that. So yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I'm salty and I'm moody, and I'm also trying to just like, you know. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to exist. I'm willing to wait at the doctor's office, but I'm booked to be there at an exact time. And why the heck would you book me if you're not ready to take me in? That was not a one-time thing at the little dentist, like second or third time. Okay, yeah, I understand.
Mind me, just testing TTS. Cause I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. Rap god, all my people from the front to the back, not back now. Who thinks their arms are long enough to slap box? Let's show you maintain in this shit ain't that hard. That hard everybody want the key and the secret to rap immortality like I have got.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Wasn't there like this bit where Gen X and millennials were trying on TikTok how Gen Z was trying to cancel Eminem? And I'm like, bruh. Didn't Eminem like have some controversial lyrics in one of his recent songs again? And I know that when Eminem started his career, it was different times and we had different standards, and a lot of the swear words that he was using you wouldn't use today anymore because it's frowned upon and it's not good to say that shit. But you know, 25, 30 years ago things were different and you have to see it in quite a historical context. But putting these things in your lyrics nowadays, bruh, that's just not it. You know, people should grow a little, especially when they're like in the public area, which I consider Eminem to be very much. I even consider myself to be public, just because like I'm here on Twitch and anyone who wants to can come in and listen to what I'm saying. So I should like not be the biggest ass and say the most unacceptable shit, because that's gonna fall back on me. So I don't understand how you can complain when someone is an ass and says shitty things, and then, you know, they are ratted out for being an ass and saying shitty things. Can't cancel Slim Shady, sorry Fox. Oh no, I'm not canceling Slim Shady. Slim Shady's based. The real Slim Shady is still standing, man. It's actually cold outside, man. I'm standing here, the window is open, everyone can look inside and see me stream here. And I'm like, bro, it's cold. And it's like the middle of July. And you know what? I'm happy about it. I know there's like a heat wave going on in the Scandinavians, and at the polar circle they have like 30 to 34 degrees. And I'm here, and wait, let me check my phone. It's 22 and it just rained, and it's really chilly at the moment. It's just gonna be colder tonight, and I'm just so lucky that I'm not like being burnt to a crisp. I have appointments I have to go to. I need to empty out my mom's garden shed. I need to figure out things with like getting married and stuff this week. And all of this shit I would loathe. I would fucking dread it so much if we had those 34 degrees right now. I'm sorry for the people up there, and I really hate that. Hi Aki! Hello my little blip. Hello my little blip. Thank you for 36 years of fucking subscription. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you're here, that you've been here for so long, and for your ongoing support. You're so goated. I am very, very thankful. It's 14 Celsius? 14 Celsius? Holy shit, that's heavenly. I love it. Oh, the Overlord of Fire is in here. Holy shit, guys. You better be careful, or the Overlord of Fire is gonna put you on fire. And we're gonna burn to crisps after all. Thanks for coming in. I hope you like your stay here. 36 years? Yeah, sure. It feels like it. It feels like it. Does it feel like 3 years? Does it feel like 3 years? I don't think so. You guys, honestly, I don't even know who I was before I started this whole streaming thing. And before you guys were hanging out here. And it's just that I can't think of a time where this was not a thing. So it feels like it's much more than a few years or a few months. I wouldn't even mind being put on fire in Minecraft. You live right under the roof in your house, so you are already being put on fire every day. It gets warm in the summer. That doesn't count. Another thing that's happening is that I'm looking for a job. I would have gone to an interview if it wasn't for the job being listed in a big city, but actually being near it. Makes quite a difference if I travel by bus and train. Oh yeah, I get that. I get that, yeah. The commute is one of the things that makes and breaks a job for me, to be honest. I don't want to spend like 3 hours a day driving to and from work, like holy shit. I would feel like I'm only living for work. It doesn't not. Also, Weird and me are 2 years already? Already? Where did the time go? Congrats, you gals! You're the sweetest little pies. You're the sweetest little pies. I'm happy for you. So fucking long. I can't believe it. Yeah, I mean, you guys also got together through this whole streaming thing, right? Oh my god, that's time freaking flies indeed, yes. Commuting is pain indeed, yes. Absolutely, absolutely. It already fucks with me that my commute to the place for my therapy is, in theory, 48 minutes one way, but in like actual time it's usually more, because like you have to walk to the bus stop and walk from the other stop to the place where you have to go, and then you miss the train, and then there's a delay and shit like that, you know. Yep. I got 3rd place in the art contest. Nice! Congrats! Pachi 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 pachi! I'm proud. Well done. Well done. I told you they better... I told you they better appreciate what you've done there. Did you get any prizes? Imagine Anya having to commute to stream setup. They'd never stream again. Yeah, sometimes it's even hard to just like put up the iPhone and move the other stuff out of the way, because I only have this one workplace. I'm gonna have 2 in a while. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I'm gonna have 2 workplaces in a while, so I'm gonna use one for crafting and one for PC and art. And hopefully this is gonna make the situation a bit less annoying. Public transportation is really sketchy here. Oh, I can imagine. Public transportation is a problem in general in the States, right? Let me do the hydrate real quick. Ah. Yum. Another thing in the job searching is that when done with school, we were promised a job, not actually written anywhere. The factory where we got practice. Each year they more and more withdrew from that offer. A week ago I found a listing that they are looking for people for the exact position we were promised. You always need to get that stuff in writing. Always. They are always telling you the nicest things and never follow through with it unless you have it in writing. Doesn't matter if it's a pay raise or something like vacation days or a position that they offer, you always need to get writing. Got a manga, some common advertising stuff like pens and certificate, and a convention keychain. Oh, convention key. Oh, cool. Hey, that's actually cool. I like that. Congrats. Actually thinking of making merch for next year and be there as an artist and seller. I was thinking the same about TwitchCon, because I learned about the conditions of being an artist and seller there, and it's actually quite nice. Requires a lot of work though, which I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do, especially not once I receive treatment for my chronic illness. So I just don't know how the next year or 2 are gonna present themselves. Oh, the kicker about that, I haven't even told you guys. You can have the tumors on your adrenal gland, but you can also have it on your hypothalamus. And then you need to have, like, brain surgery. And this is something that I learned from a forum where they are exchanging about Cushing's, because of course I was like, oh shit, what is this actually? So I always like not just going to Dr. Google and go to random pages, but to pages where like forums are that are moderated, where people are there who actually have experience with the thing that they are dealing with and stuff. And I was reading around there a little bit, and yeah, you don't want to have brain surgery, man. Like, yeah, man. I really hope it's not that. I'm just here to start small. Maybe a shared booth. I've seen people do that quite a lot of times. Can get tumors literally everywhere. Absolutely, yes. You have Cushing's. You can have that adrenal and basically on the brainstem, not the brainstem, but the hypothalamus, and anywhere else, like randomly. I've read somebody had it in the lungs and stuff. It's weird, and I don't really know what I signed up for. I didn't speak to my doctor yet. I've had several talks with a nurse who's experienced with that when I was going through all the testing. But yes, it's like from the readings that she had and from the symptoms that the doctor noted down and from the chart that she read, she was like, oh, we're testing for Cushing's. It really looks like you have Cushing's. Do you have this and that symptom? Oh, yeah. And then she told me that it's rather easy to deal with, but also a little tricky. And I was like, holy shit, I thought I was here for PCOS. I've heard that the uncle is gone and there'll be 2 workspaces. Does that mean we could get more streams? Yes. I pled for setting up another workspace in the living room, which is basically a shared workspace where we have like a workstation, so either Bloop or I can log in there and use the workspace, the table, for ourselves. So I can either tell Bloop to go to the living room when he's in the meeting so I can stream, or I can just go there if I have to, like, if I need a lot of room on the desk for like hand cam streams or anything. No, brain surgery stuff. I need a quick decision. Do I draw a third art fight or do I game? Okay, what is your feeling when I'm telling you do the third art fight? Would you say I want to do game, or would you say hell yeah I want to do art fight? Drew 2 art fights the past 2 hours. Nice. I always try to decide these things based on if I decide for the one thing, am I happy with the decision, or would I like to do the other thing, you know? Game? See, gaming it is. Gaming it is. What are you gaming? What are you playing? What are you playing? I've been playing lots of Fortnite while I was sick because I wanted to grind the battle pass. Grind, not grime. What the fuck? What kind of term is grime supposed to be? Bruh. Yeah. Stretch? Yeah, we should do that. Guys, stretch a little. Flex those ears. Thanks for the headbutt. Got a key for Endless RPG and I got addicted to this game after I finished the sponsored stream. Nice, they got you. They fished you. They put they I don't know, man. I don't know any vocabulary for this. They got you. Done. It's just that. It's just that I don't have so many metaphors in my repertoire. Man, I can't. What is language anyways? How about we just go beep boop? A beep it a beep ba ba. Nah, I'm kidding. A little bit of language is actually quite nice. so you can express more things. Like, give me money, I want to buy sweets. You know, this is very hard to express in beep boop. Can barely do 2 in one day. You do gotta be flexing like that. You know, if you have a structure and you're experienced and you can just like you also need to be creative. You need to have the creative mindset. If you're not in the creative mindset, you're gonna struggle coming up with ideas. And sometimes inspiration is just not there, you know. Can you see that I'm swaying from left to right? Yes, you can. Bing bong, bing bong. Played 7 hours on Sunday base. Yes, you're definitely addicted. You're saying I'm not creative? No. With the creative mindset, I mean like the inspiration. You know, anyone can be creative, but you can't be creative all the time. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Sometimes you just don't get ideas. And that can have a multitude of reasons. You can be burned out, you can be tired, there can be too much on your mind. I feel like creativity
I'm
works
lurking
the
over
best.
here. Can't you see I'm lurking?
Thanks for the lurk, enjoy your Minecraft. I feel like my creativity works the best when I really had some boring 2 afternoons before trying to be creative. Boredom fuels creativity. You're definitely addicted. Nice. Bad superpower idea. You get type 1 and 2 diabetes at the same time. I don't even think this is possible. Dude, I'm so salty about everything, every side effect that I've got from the stupid fucking Cushings. I can't believe that I've tried to like take care of my calorie intake and the stuff that I'm eating and try to have my veggies every day and I don't know what, and then they're like, oh, also now you're diabetic because like you have Cushing's. You've had it for years. Sucks to be you. Burnout is very real indeed, yes. 100%. Hey Neuro! Hey Neuro! Your dad thinks the funniest joke in the world is to stand on a dictionary and act out scenes from Hamlet. On a dictionary. Okay, but it's just a play on words. Get drive-by dad joked. Oh my fucking god, you got me there. I like your model. Okay, that's one interesting introduction. Welcome in. It's nice to have you here. I can picture standing on the dictionary. I was like, huh? And I was already seeing them being like, Hamlet, oh Hamlet. No, I don't know how Hamlet goes. I've read it in school, but that's probably been 15 years ago, so don't quote me on my Hamlet quotes. Also, thank you. I'm glad you like the model. I made it myself. I hope you're gonna like it in our cozy little bed cave.
I'm lurking over here. Can't you see I'm lurking?
I'm not burned out, you are burned out. Hi Rory, it's nice to see you. And also thank you for the lurk, Aki. Have fun with your game.
Are you a crazy motherfucker or what?
You are indeed a crazy motherfucker. Thank you for the 10 bits. I really appreciate it. I hope you have fun with the game. And thank you for being by my side. For all of these years already. Play on words, cute, yes. Play on words. I love that. I knew in a very real warning, take the diabetes thing very seriously. It's such a vicious disease, I know. I have developed this diabetic sugar household thingy in under a year, and the nurse seemed to suspect it's due to the Cushing's because it's a side effect of that. it's likely it's reversible. And the day they confirmed it, I stopped eating any carbs, any sugars, because I'm fucking scared to death. Like I said, I don't have any medication yet or any instructions. I'm just doing that out of my own knowledge and fear. Because I know that this is a crazy bad disease. Can you please stop collecting illnesses like collectibles in games? This is the thing. It can be reversible, but the damage to feet and toes is wild. I know. I'm taking very good care of what I'm taking in at the moment. I'm even avoiding fruit. And I am scared to death about all of this shit. The diabetes is a side effect of the Cushing's, as far as I'm concerned. Because the cortisol also influences how your body deals with sugar and stuff, and how your body deals with insulin. So as long as this is going on and this is not under control, I have to be very, very cautious, and it's a big change in my life, and I'm annoyed about it, and I hate being scared about it. And wow, we appreciate you, and I appreciate you guys. Sorry, just worried. No, it's fine, it's fine. I know. It's good that you say that, because like I said, I didn't get any instructions, I didn't get any meds yet, and they just sent me home and said, yeah, come back in 2 weeks to speak to your doctor. And if you're just living your life and not aware of that, then you can pretty much do very serious damage in a very short amount of time. So I'm trying to get the Cushing's and everything that's surrounding it treated as soon as possible and as viciously as possible, because this needs to stop. I need to stop my body from self-destructing.
You about illnesses is a hardcore Point Crow fan. Do you ever get collector's anxiety?
I do. I do. Yes, I do. So it can be, but they can also kind of occur together, reducing your insulin sensitivity. You got this, it's manageable. Focus on eating things with healthy fats, low glycemic index. Yeah, the only carbs that I'm eating at the moment is oats. Because I know from my mom's doc that sometimes they advise their patients with diabetes to make like an oatmeal, make a few oatmeal days, because oats help like level out your blood glucose, your sugar levels and stuff. So oats is the only carbs that I allow myself at the moment, together with like the carbs that you have in certain veggies anyways, like I forgot what it's called, and I know that those carrots have some carbs, and wait, I'm looking it up. Brussels sprouts have lots of carbs, so I'm not eating those at the moment. Oats are good, long grain rice, whole wheats are good. Yes, exactly. I'm not even eating bread at the moment. I'm trying to replace everything with some types of veggies or something different. Oh yeah, no potatoes. I've had like this veggie mix with a few potatoes in it. Okay, I ate like these 4 or 5 slices of potatoes, but it was just slices. But I'm just scared to death with this shit. It's just like, you know, you have the fucked up thyroid levels, you have the fucked up blood pressure, now you have the fucked up diabetes, household sugar stuff, and I don't know. Also, I have the fucked up periods. Like, nothing in my body seems to properly work anymore. Like, it's seriously at the point where I'm... Oh my god, I'm seriously at a point where I feel like, okay, it seems like I was designed to feel like I'm 80 years old once I'm 30, It seems like I wasn't meant to have a normal life, and for the longest time it felt like there's nothing I can do against this spiraling, against the spiral of my body self-destructing in every way possible and giving me anxiety and giving me fatigue and giving me zero will to live or do anything. I've got my MRI this Friday to confirm if I have an aneurysm in my brain or not. I'm glad that they are taking care of that. I'm glad that they will see you, and I really hope that really hope that you're going to be fine, because your health is the only thing you got, and if you have to live with such a scary fucking ticking time bomb, I wouldn't want to take that. If I could, I would take that away from you, because just like it's so fucking unfair. I really wish we could all just be happy and healthy and care a little less. Sometimes I feel like I wasn't made for this life, because all of this shit is weighing me down so much. And thinking that I could have avoided so much damage to my body if I had talked more thoroughly to the right people. I was always given the feeling that it's my own fault for eating like a lunatic and becoming fat like, I don't know, the fattest fucking mischievous piece of shit you've ever seen. To many, you don't deserve this, and I really hope that your scan is gonna be confirming that you're fine, and I want you to be fine, and I want you to be happy, and I want you to not to have this thing linger over you 24/7. Gentle reminder to be happy, healthy, and alive, yes. If someone non-applicable, get worse. Remember, the only way is forward. Yeah, that's true. That's true. What did they say? Vorwärts immer, rückwärts nimmer. Always onward, never backward. So been gone for like 5 minutes. You okay? I hope your scan does have a good result. It's fine. It's fine. I like that we can just hang out here and be like, man, life sucks. For you as well? Great, let's stick together. Hey, thank you so much, Mystic Wolf. I appreciate it so much that you're coming in. I hope you had a great stream. For anyone who doesn't know me yet, there are some facts about me on screen right now. I'm Anu, I'm a Fruitbed Vtuber. We're having a big yipping stream right now. Sometimes I do art streams, sometimes I do crafting streams like crocheting or Lego building and stuff. And I hope that you're gonna like your stay in our cozy little bed cave. And also, here goes the shout out for Mystic Wolf. Wait, let me... There we go. I met Mystic Wolf at the TwitchCon in Rotterdam, and we had a drink together after a tour through the city, and we've had such a nice talk. I think you were one of the most fucking based people that I've been hanging out with there. Yapping Wolf. Lovely. I also love your name, Blue Lingo. I had a very good conversation with you, and I really hope that you enjoyed TwitchCon. I didn't see you again, but I hope you had a good one. I hope you had a blast. Oh, you were playing Minecraft. Did you have something are you playing something specific, like a specific pack, or do you have like something specific that you're building? The stories that your brain tells you aren't true, they're just your stories. Yeah. Thank you. That's true. That's true. Don't forget the past, but don't focus on it. Yes. Very good and genuine advice in here. Friends stick together, many love, dear. I love you too. TwitchCon was very fun. I was playing MCCI. I am going to pretend that I know what this is, because I am very proficient in playing Minecraft. I do that all the time. My favorite block is the Amethyst block. This is not a lie. The part before that was probably a lie, because I'm not playing so much Minecraft. But I love amethysts, and I always make my flooring out of amethysts, because it makes such nice clink clank sounds. I don't know, with all of these sandbox games, there's just too much for me to be able to. Too many possibilities just make me not start with anything. I don't know. I don't know why that is. Went to Yepper's Meet, doesn't that invoke a new podcast? It does. Amethyst is so pretty, yes. First, it's purple. I mean, look around me in the cave. Oh, I think we can safely say I like purple. And then the sound it makes, holy shit. Once I discovered amethyst blocks, I was sold. Been playing on several servers a few times, and the only thing I'm doing is find cave, find amethyst, make house with big amethyst flooring, and then maybe help others try to go to the nether and not try to die to the ghasts. Tinkle walk noise. Yes! Yes! When the start of Anya's Christian Minecraft server on stream. I played Minecraft on stream once. I rage quit when I was blown up by a creeper, despite having 3 cats in my house in the general area. I can't take this shit. I'm so sorry. I'm also still a bit sick. I'm very sorry to the new viewers. But anyways, Mystic Wolf, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for being fucking based, for being awesome. I hope your stream was nice. I hope that you now can relax and unwind, and if you have to raid and run and, I don't know, get some dinner or lunch, or just like relax a little bit, or go run some errands, do that. I understand that. And many, many thanks and big love to you for the raid. I highly appreciate you guys. And did I ever mention to you that I have thigh highs? No, I don't think so. What color? How do they look like? That's why I super light the area and fence off my bases. Yes, I did the mistake. I had my house at like a cliff, and I didn't put torches underneath my house. I know it sounds like a beginner mistake, and it probably is, so no problem, thank you. Of course. Of course. Of course, of course. I'm closing the window now. Oops. Wait. Someone stopped in front of my window and was looking at me funny. I don't like that. Ew! Talking to 20 randos on the internet in the stream? Yes. One rando in front of my window is looking at me while I stream? Ew, no. If you want to converse, get into my stream and type a message. But like, don't look at me IRL. I'm also closing the blinds. Ah, much better. Being perceived? Ugh. No. IRL people are weird, yeah, right? Ugh. I'm convinced that none of you is a real person. Like, if your name says something like Mystic Wolf, I think you're a wolf in front of a laptop. And if it's Calm Hectic Urge, I think that you're just like a blob of stress in front of a laptop. None of you are real. I don't accept that. They don't even write on whiteboards as they tend to forget theirs. Yeah, exactly. I'm a Duolingo salesman. Yeah, but the thing is, do you still hold that job as a Duolingo salesman? Because I know that at the Duolingo's headquarters, they have now like every job replaced by AI. So would you still be a salesman, or would you be out of a job? Would you have to like switch over to another language learning app to sell that now? Have you been replaced by AI yet or no? 2 pairs, a pair of purple and black striped ones, nice, with matching arm warmers, and a pair of periwinkle blue ones. I'm working at getting some pastel goth masks. They are so cute. It sounds like they are so cute. I bet they look gorgeous on you. Hey, I'm living underneath a roof. I'm a lava creature at this point. Just a little lava blob. A little golem. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? You should save some money and get like one of these mobile AC units. We got a monoblock one and it's doing quite the job. It really helps. Just like at the weekend when we had 30 degrees outside, I got the room up to 27 or 28 because like the sun is blaring on the room all afternoon, and we have a lot of like servers and PCs in here, so it gets really hot. You put on the AC for like half an hour and it brings the room down at least 3 to 4 degrees. It is a lifesaver. Exactly what I bought 2 weeks ago when it was so hot. Nice. Very good. Very smart. Do you have one with one hose, or do you have what kind of model do you have? I think the ones with 2 hoses they don't sell anymore, right? So you just have that one hose that has to go out the window. I can post photos on the server later if you want. Oh, I would love to see them. I believe one of my friends' comments was, "You have perfect fanboy thighs." Oh, see? I believe them 100%. I believe that 100%. I can send you a link? Yeah, sure. I'm just curious. I'm just being curious. Curiosity kills the cat and the bat alike. Your friends seem interested. Yeah, everybody needs an AC unit these days. I don't get why they hate on AC units so much in Germany. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. And when they're coming at me and they're like, "Oh, but AC units are so bad for the environment." Oh, okay. So what exactly do they do? They bring the hot air out of the room and they use a little bit of electricity. Oh no. Also, they make me able to function and not fucking die from a heat stroke. I don't know, that's better than Jeff Bezos inviting 500 friends who use their private jet to fly to Venice. Venice? In German we call it Venedig. My god. I hate that environment statement. Our politicians gave up on climate stuff. Yep, absolutely. They did. They are saying, fuck that. Fuck everyone who comes after us. We want to live comfortably. We want to use gas and nuclear plants and nuclear power plants and stuff like that. So why should I specifically care? Yeah. Also Venedig, Venice. But is it the way that I pronounce it? I'm not sure. Is it Venice? Or the Venice? Man. Language is hard. Thinking is hard. Being is hard. Couldn't be me being far too curious and, well, knowing how to make things explode. What do you know how to make it explode? Not pronounces eyes, more like a German is. Venice? But it literally has the term nice in it. I don't get that. You know, whenever I learn a word and I try to use its rules of grammar or pronunciation for another word that looks similar, it doesn't work out. And I'm not happy about that. Okay, today I learned. Thank you for educating me. I appreciate it. Ironic how you can live comfortably with environmentally safe stuff. Yeah, right. Petition to write Venice as Venice, but it's V69. Oh my god. I still can't decide. Are you strong with the dad jokes or is that the Gen Z humor? But you are not Gen Z. So, what exactly is your deal? Thermite, electronics, overcharged batteries, a cake probably. Oh, making a cake explode. Let's fucking go. My vision, my hope and dream, my verdict is that once I treat the Cushings, my other hormonal problems go away as well. And treating that, I also hope my blood sugar situation will be fixed as well. And if that day comes, if they clear me, if I'm fine again, I'm gonna eat one piece of these fruit roll cakes. I don't know if that's exactly the thing. It's like a soft dough with some sweet cream and some fruit in it. And then it's rolled up. I want a piece of that. Not now, but maybe in 2 years. That would be great. I am so desperate to raise everyone's and especially my mood, so I spout shit hoping it's funny. That sounds like Generation Dad, yes. You write it like this, Rory. It's Cushing's disease. I found out I have this. It's when you have too high of a cortisol level in your body, which is basically like a stress hormone. And that leads to a multitude of symptoms and problems. It messes with a lot of your hormone systems. It gives you anxiety. It makes you gain weight. It's the reason why I skip my period so much. And many more things. It's treatable. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass to treat it, but if I'm very lucky, I'm gonna be done with that shit in like 2 years. More like Generation Dead and nice. I give that comment plus 500 aura. Aura. Forced to deal with too much bullshit, same. I give many hugs, take care of yourself, I will. This is why I was speaking about that so much and so openly today, because this has been weighing on my mind heavily. And I'm scared of what is to come. I'm scared of how the treatment goes. I'm scared of how I'm gonna be able to deal with my daily life and my streaming and everything. Because I'm now realizing that I've been sick for very long. And I've been trying to push through the sickness. Going down with the sickness. It's so goofy. Yeah, it's just that I'm figuring things out about myself once again, and that's always a lot of work, I guess. Actually, low-key dislike that the term aura has become so popular, especially aura farming. Me with my 5+ years of burnout. Yes. Yes, I get that. I absolutely get that. About the aura thing, I'm using that absolutely in an ironic way because I find it so goofy and misleading. The aura term is such a beautiful and kind of aesthetic thing. But I don't really think people are using it in a serious way either. I think everyone is using it kind of like in an ironic way. Am I wrong about that? I don't know, man. I can't speak for other people. Not knowing everything about it. Apologies. We'll be here on you, ready to yap at a moment's notice. Thank you. Thank you. Wholeheartedly. Really. we're just trying to go on and trying to take it one step at a time. And now I feel, you know, there's also this general thing of like how the anxiety grows to go live again once you've been offline for quite a while, and like expectations that you put on yourself and everything. And I think it was a good decision to just yap a little bit today, so we can then play a game or work on some art or do some crocheting. I have some crocheting projects. Actually, something is laying here and I should try to finish it. Now that the living room is not occupied by the uncle anymore, I think it would be fun to finally finish those projects with the olds that I started doing like a year ago. Where I wanted to make some wall decoration and just hang that on the wall in the living room, and I think it's time for that. So we're gonna dip into all of these little projects and stuff and just do one thing at a time, one step at a time, with as much power and energy we have on that day, I guess. Aura made me think of Aurora. Did you know Aurora sings the ending song for season 2 of Kaiju number 8? Yes. I saw the song when it came out. It was immediately in my YouTube recommendations. I was first blown away, then the chorus set in, and I didn't like it so much anymore. I don't really like the beat of it. It's like a late 90s, early 2000s kind of beat, and it's not vibing with me so much, but the beginning of it was very spherical, very, very interesting to listen to. I've also taken a look at the anime, and it's not for me. It's absolutely not my thing, sadly. But I appreciate that they have Aurora in an anime. I love it when more people experience Aurora's beautiful music. And I feel like I should listen to more Aurora again and also sing more. I love singing. I should sing more. Singing is fun. Yes. If you're able to, attempt to stop giving yourself expectation on the day to do. I know, easier said than done. Absolutely, yes, this is something that I'm working on. Realizing I've been ill and not just like shying away from things, but actually like unable to do things. I really need to stop pressing myself for reaching things, for expecting me to finish or do or have something set up, because frankly I can't at the moment. Sing, shout, pelt it all out. Yeah. For sure not her best. Yeah, sadly it's not, but it can't all of the not all of her songs can be her best, right? For me, one of the best is still Soft Universe. This is just such a fucking goated song. What kind of anime do you like? Very recently, I've watched Pretty Boy Detectives Club. It was in the same vein as the Bakemonogatari anime, and it had a lot of visuals from Madoka and the Rebellion movie. I love Madoka. It's one of my all-time favorites. Rerun is one of my all-time favorites. I've fallen in love with the Apothecary Diaries a lot, so I like things that have a little bit of a mystery. I like things that want to solve something, that give me a good storyline where I might not know what's happening, you know? I like slice of life kind of things. I like it when there's a bit of magic, but it's not a must. And from the Bakemono and the Pretty Boy Detectives Club, there's also a certain aesthetic that I really appreciate. It's just like pleasing to look at a certain kind of aesthetic for me, which is probably also something that the old, not the Sailor Moon Crystal, the old 90s Sailor Moon anime had, especially the last season. It's rough to describe which anime I like because there's a lot to it. I also like quirky, stupid romance comedies. Like Romantic Killer, I watched this year. I also like My Dress Up Darling. I just watched that recently. Slenderman Crystal, yeah. I've described it as trying to get through a brick wall. Yeah. Cure for me is a very beautiful song. It's very upbeat, it's very happy, and it really makes me feel not guilty for being the way I am. Oh yeah, please watch Apothecary season 2. Dude, like I'm gonna be honest, I have watched it already. I'm gonna be honest. The grand scheme thing that's playing out at the end in the last half of it, there's quite a couple of episodes near the end that all deal with the same thing. And it's a big thing, and it's really well written, but the production quality tanked a little. You can see that they really had to like be speedy to finish it in time. So I prefer the first season quality wise, but story wise and fan service wise, holy shit, the second season, you're gonna enjoy it. I have a strange thing with magic. I like super flashy magic or very subtle magic, which is why I like Firon a lot. Yes, I understand. My Dress Up Darling is so cute. Absolutely, yes. Have you seen the latest episodes of My Dress Up Darling? I know they are just like airing a new season right now. I have like 6 or 7 anime that are airing right now, and I'm not watching any of them. I'm letting all of them pile up, and then I'm gonna binge watch them once they are finished. Fans was mentioned, we'll go now and watch. No, Calm Hectic, have you watched the Apothecary Diaries? If not, I know someone with a Crunchyroll subscription. When your subscription ended, I wasn't finished watching the Apothecary Diaries, and I made like this one test month kind of thing, and then I forgot to cancel that, and now I have Crunchyroll. I started watching it again. I'm getting bored of one I'm looking at. I'm also watching one called My Senpai is Annoying, which is kind of funny. Oh, that's the one with the tiny lady with the green hair, right? Oh, no need to be sorry. It's fine. You know, I've been sailing the 7 seas all the time before when I was watching anime, but the quality is so good on Crunchyroll, and also you can skip the intros and outros. Unique selling point. No, that's One Punch Man. Yes, it is. Okay, then I know the one. Yeah, I wanted to watch that as well. I've seen the trailer for that, Rory, and I wanted to watch it, but I never gotten around to do it. Maybe I should do it now. Maybe I should do it now. I've watched the Pretty Boy Detective Club on a whim, honestly. I saw the opening and I was like, oh, aesthetically pleasing, I should watch that. But then we kind of binge watched that. And now we have to like decide on something new to watch, so maybe let me check if that's on Crunchyroll. I know Crunchyroll is questionable and everything. I know. I'm also not planning on keeping the subscription forever. My senpai is annoying. It is. Nice. Yeah, then I think we should start watching that. Skipping intros and outros alongside good quality and auto starting next episode. Yes, absolutely. Yep. And also I have the feeling, like, you know, I cannot afford to buy anime Blu-rays. This shit is too expensive. but I want to express my support somehow. So I betray myself by saying, okay, now Crunchyroll has these $7 from me. I'm watching the shows that I like. They get the clicks on that. I'm financing them getting some new licenses and stuff. And they can use the data to check on what shows are popular. Kind of like that, you know. All I'll say about Dress Up Darling is the latest episodes introduced a cosplayer who's a cross-dresser. He's so fucking pretty. Oh, I love that concept. Ooh. I bet the show will also make a good way, will have a good way of dealing with that. I like that. If pirating had that, Netflix and everyone else would be gone in a month. Yes, that's true. I can hardly afford food. Yeah, I can only... Like, I didn't want the subscription. I didn't want to pay for the subscription. I forgot to cancel the free one. But I'm not gonna die from paying the $7 one time. Because I have Bloop and Bloop has funds. And together we can pay for one subscription service. It's annoying though that for most things you need to have different subscription services, and also that things are like switching between broadcasters all the time. It's very annoying. Blu-rays are such a scam, like outdated media should be gone. And that's what I think while my wife still hoards DVDs and Blu-rays. Oh, really? I think they should be gone? I mean, I'm quite glad I have some of them, but they are so expensive. They take up so much space and... Bloop is home! Home is Bloop! Hello! Bloop is home again! Bloop was very far away today at work. On the other side of Germany. I won't spoil too much, but he has a similar experience to the main character. Oh, that's amazing. That's beautiful. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Hello, Bloop, you weirdo. Yay, Bloop is what people say. How are you doing? Are you dead? What again?
I'm lurking over here. Can't you see I'm lurking?
Getting food, see you everyone. Yeah, that's chill. Do that. Enjoy your dinner. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hey, but Bloop made his way home way before midnight. Which, taking into consideration that we're talking about Deutsche Bahn and traveling in Germany, is quite nice. You're almost on time. You sound very tired. If you want to lie down, you can do that, okay? Okay. He's barely alive. But he is talking, so... And that makes sense, so... That reminded me my little brother's so fucking sweet. He mentioned trying to figure out his gender identity, and I finally talked to him about it. And we're both gender fluid, probably, and we had a really wholesome convo about it. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that you're giving them guidance about it as well. Asking males if their dad is a weird flex. Bonus points for marrying after that question. Bruh. Bruh. Hey, but, you know, just because you're getting married to them doesn't mean they couldn't become dad in another way with someone else anymore. It's just that it would be considered very rude. I mean, it's considered very rude beforehand as well. But then it's probably grounds for divorce. Can you tell I've been missing y'all? Rory says, Bloop, take care of you. Bloop says no. I need to take care of him, right? I've been missing you too, Rory. It's nice to have you hang out here. And I hope job-wise everything is going alright for you as well. Hope that your supervisor isn't scamming you out of your time off requests and stuff. Because this has been a thing, you know. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh my god. Bonk. I'm sorry. That was probably loud. I don't care enough anymore to let them. Oh. Oh. That doesn't sound good. Are you annoyed with them? Oh shit. I hope you're still somewhat happy in your workplace. Doesn't sound good. It would be the same for me when I started a job. I would first be like super invested, and then after a while, once I realized how things were rolling, I would fucking start hating the guts out of the people there. Another stretch? Yeah, we should do that. Hey, I'm not a dummy. I am a dummy. What? Who am I even trying to fool? Let's put it this way. I called off sick yesterday because I need some time off to recharge. Okay, I see. I see. I wish we could find a place to work where they don't work you to death until you literally lose your will to live. I hate that they are squeezing out all the energy of you, and I don't know. I could get into a rant about minimum wage and affordable wages and affordable living and power dynamics and everything, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm getting a bit tired and my brain is getting slow. I'm debating if it's time to find someone to raid, maybe. I'm gonna have a look. I'm at least gonna have a look. Stay with us forever. I wish I could, man. I wish I could. Thank you for the hug. Thank you so much. More burnout. Being around hundreds of people using the same fuck jokes in a loud warehouse is overwhelming. And I bet you also can't use any noise cancelling headphones because they prevent you from using headphones on work, right? You know what? I think I have someone I want to send you to. You guys probably remember the Vtuber Isamara art. We've been there quite a lot of times. And just recently, this weekend, Isa finally debuted her there. Their Life to the model. And I want to show that to you because it looks amazing. It looks so good. It's also holding a teapot. That's very cute. I think we're gonna go there. I think I don't wanna overdo it after all we've talked about today. We aren't even supposed to have headphones while on the phone. Yeah, for sure.
Can't you see I'm lurking?
It's always the same. It's always the fucking same. It's always the fucking same. And the stress they are putting on you through all of the noise must be ludicrous. I'm so sorry, Rory. It is hard to try to survive in this labor world while being an autistic person. I'm zoning out, man. Oh my god. I'm gonna raid you over to Isa now. I'm going to set up the raid. Love that it's always a safety thing, like, ma'am, other people don't make enough noise anyway, and I can very much hear the forklifts, yeah. No. They want to be in the clear. They love rules and to stick to them unless it doesn't fit them. I can feel your low battery on you, take a rest. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I didn't want it to be so apparent, but thank you. I think I needed to hear that. We're going to raid Isa. Please, please, please. If you want to, you can use the raid message. I'm posting that as well. If you go there and you stay there for a little, please, please, please give Isa a lot of love for the model and a lot of congrats for the debut. And I hope that all of the yapping today was somewhat fun, maybe also somewhat beneficial for you guys. You know, rambling together is always fun. Sometimes the best thing you can do is bunk your friends and tell them to rest. That's true. Enjoy your next slumber session on you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for your input. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the subs. I'm going to see you later this week. Probably. We're not making promises here anymore. And again, thank you so much for being here and for being cool. And I love you guys.
Crazy motherfucker or what?
Tomato! Thank you for the 5 bits. I appreciate it. I am going to say bye-bye now. I love you guys. Have a good one.
또 핸드폰 하는 거예요. 늦게 자면 거운 피부가 다 무너진다고요. 사이고는 케이코쿠 데스. 지금 잠에 들지 않으면 우린 춤을 출 거예요. 야래 야래 뭐 말리는 아가씨.